Shout out to the Wolf Pack, you understand me? Shout out to the Spit Bucket Podcast. My dog JJ Solomon, what's popping? Shout out to Boxing Nerd. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait for my nigga E Thriller show tonight. Go Thriller. Whew. I know that bitch gonna be smoke. I got my blunt. Roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. I got my lighter. Cop back, cop back, cop back, cop back. Yeah, that way.
Right now it's all. Everybody watching tonight. So I tell you what, if you can't find energy tonight, you're in the wrong business. We control us. We run this. And anybody coming in our house, they get dealt with. Respect is earned. Respect is never given. It's better to be respected than liked. The hell with being liked.
I'll fucking wait. Who wanna debate? Straight, let me cook. Fish frying while season and marinate. Every season, it's no reasoning, just unanimous decision. Smash the noti bell, and thanks to all subscriptions. Mama mentality, stop fouling me, I'm goated. Body shots got them folding. Every word they can quote it. Smoking bud, watching bud, smoke these niggas Mayweather with the defense, nothing short of genius. High step into the end zone like prime time, point me to the limelight. Mic check, it's my time. The pod god every time I deliver. You're now tuned in to GOAT Thriller. I'm here to stay, all the chatter, y'all can dead it. Let's start the show. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I said it. Dinging on them. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
I'm the best ever. There's
I
never been
fucking
anybody
wait.
I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart.
Yeah, I said it.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every last one of y'all hit that like or dislike button. And please don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K Duke full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to my channel. And please don't forget to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy E Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein, aka GOAT Thriller, aka the motherfucking Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen in the Wolf chat, welcome back. Now, first things first, man. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on both of my YouTube channels. That entails Yeah, I Said It Podcast and Yeah, I Said It Podcast TV. Salute. Drop some E3s in the motherfucking chat if y'all rocking with your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. And just to make sure that my audio is straight, make sure my shit ain't tweaking, because I know my internet sometimes be going in and out. You know, my Wi-Fi be messing up. And when I be painting these pictures so vividly with my words, I don't want to have to start all over and say the same shit, because I'm one of them motherfuckers. I hate to repeat myself. Facts, E Thriller, big facts. But shout out to everybody. I hope everybody had a phenomenal week. I did. Of course, it's Friday night. I said, look, man, I'm about to kick back and come on and give y'all some real shit. Come on and entertain everybody that fuck with me and everybody that I fuck with. You feel what I'm saying? But, man, put some popcorn emojis in the chat. Put some goats in the chat. Put some motherfucking E3s in the chat. If y'all can hear me, I will fucking wait. Let me get my lights right, man, because, you know, I turn into Clark Kent. You feel what I'm saying when it's time to get in the booth? Hold on, y'all. Let me fix my lights. I'm going in. Give me 1 sec. Gotta get my shit right. You know what I'm saying? These my lights, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. What's popping? Happy motherfucking Friday night. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for rocking with me, man. I really do. I really do. All right, man. I see some threes in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? I see some goats in this bitch. I see some goddamn boxing gloves. Hold on, and for the record, I got a poll. If anybody haven't voted yet, make sure y'all hit my like button, pretty please, with sugar on top, and hit the goddamn vote button, because as it stands right now, 88% are saying yes and 12% are saying no. The question of the poll of the night is this: is Terence Crawford the most avoided fighter in the history of boxing? Let that shit sink in, fight fans. But shout out to everybody in this bitch, man. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Shout out to everybody on the gram. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. Shout out to every motherfucking body on Facebook. Salute. Get the motherfucking likes up so we can get the algorithms up. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is I Said It E3. And of course, the super chat button is available 24/7, 365. Facts, Thriller, big facts. But I ain't gonna hold y'all, man, because I'm over here watching this game between the Mavericks and the Sacramento Kings. And right now, the Mavericks getting their ass kicked 36-26. My Lakers just lost. I'm kind of pissed off about that because I'm one of them individuals, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority, but y'all know me. I really don't give a fuck when it comes to, being on the opposite side of what everybody else saying. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm just built like that. But I feel like the more and more that I watch the Los Angeles Lakers, and I done watched over 60-something games, because hell, I think we only got 11 or something games left in the season. The more and more I watch my team play, right, I feel like they play a hell of a lot better without my guy, LeBron Ramon James. And I know that shit sounds blasphemous, because one can argue LeBron Ramon James, aka Mount Rushmore, aka Hunger Game James, aka he'll pin your shit off the glass, Faxy through the big facts, aka arguably the GOAT. A lot of people feel like LeBron is the GOAT, but for whatever reason, I don't know. It's just the synergy. The chemistry just ain't clicking on both ends of the court whenever LeBron suits up in the purple and gold. I don't know what it is, because it seems like to me, from the outside looking in, as a diehard, and I repeat, a diehard, lifelong Laker fan, that Anthony Davis plays a hell of a lot better without LeBron Ramon James. It seems like from the outside looking in that an AR-15, a Rui Hachimura, hell, even a D'Angelo Russell with his streaky shooting self plays a hell of a lot better without LeBron Ramon James. And I'm just sitting here raking my brain as I watch these games go by, as we're sitting at either the 9th or the 10th seed after this fucking loss to the Indiana Pacers. And I am just sick to my stomach watching that shit, right? That it's just like mind-boggling to me that we can't figure out. I still don't know what our identity is, but that's just my little soapbox on the NBA. All right, but back to the topic at hand, because I already know what y'all here, man. So hold on, let me get my shit straight. Hold on, y'all. So y'all see tonight's title of the show. It says the hatred for Terence Crawford runs deep. The haters are rooting for him to be ducked. And of course, Errol Spence is back. But let me just start off with this first particular topic while it's fresh on my mind. Now, I've been sitting back. I've been gone for about 8 to 10 days. I can't remember. Y'all know I go live every once in a blue moon, right? But the WBO president put everybody on notice on March the 19th, 2024. He stated that Terence Bud Crawford, aka the boogeyman, aka the illest motherfucker from Nebraska, aka the #1 pound for pound king of the sport of boxing, and it's been like that for a long fucking time. Faxy Thriller, big facts. But anyway, he mentioned on March 19th, 2024, that Terence Bud Crawford was going to take his talents to 154 pounds as the WBO super champion to face the winner between Sebastian Fundora, pardon me, y'all just had some Thai food, and Tim Tszyu. And we all know what happened in that fight. Keith Thurman is reportedly got hurt towards bicep tendon or some crazy ass shit like that. I don't know whether to believe it's true or not. And then they just slid Sebastian Fundora so conveniently in order for him, another guy that's coming off of a loss. But anyway, He is all of a sudden getting a challenge for a couple of belts. I'm not sure if Tim Tszyu has 1 belt or 2 belts. I think I read something today that the man has 2 belts now, but I could be wrong. Correct me in the chat, because for the record, if you're new to your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso's channel, I don't know everything about the sport of boxing, but I try to do my due diligence and my research on what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm willing to admit when I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Facts, E-Thriller, big facts. But anyway, which in turn got all the Bud buddies riled up, right? Because I mean, we was happy as hell. I mean, we was jumping for joy. We was jumping out the motherfucking gym like Vince Carter, solely because Terence Bud Crawford was being held up by those shady ass business practices at the hands of the PBC. Yeah, I said it, and I didn't stutter. Because this man has a perfect opportunity to do something that has never been done in the sport of boxing before, right? And before I can even sit down, no, scratch that, E-Thriller, before I can pass fucking gas, take a shit, and wipe my ass, all of a sudden, coming out of the woodworks is Errol Spence Jr. You know, the same guy that has disappeared into the abyss, the same guy that was supposed to activate the rematch clause against Terence Bud Crawford, all of a sudden said, why y'all thought bro was hitting me with so many punches, and things like that, and things like that. I can't see out my eye. Hell, my cataract's been fucked up. I mean, things like that. Errol Spence Jr. took to his Twitter not even a couple of days ago, if I'm not mistaken. As a matter of fact, y'all let me know if y'all can see this on my screen. As of March the 28th, which was yesterday, I stand corrected, Errol Spence Jr. tweeted, headed to Vegas with the shark emoji, and I want the winner, Terence and Fandari, things like that, things like that. But my thing is this, how in the fuck is Errol Spence, of all people, gonna try to jump in between the line for Terence Bud Crawford? Because the last time I checked, the WBO president made it clear to you Neanderthals and all you fucking Terence Crawford haters that Bud was going to be next in line, and that the winner of this fight has 5 days, I repeat, 5 days, to negotiate a fight with the boogeyman. So even if Errol Spence decided to get that fight, because I heard Tim Tszyu and his manager, well, not really him, but it was his manager that went on the Boxing Voice. Shout out to them brothers, man. It was a phenomenal interview, even though I felt like they were really pushing for him to say, hey, we're going to take Errol Spence over Terence Bud Crawford. But that's besides the fucking point. His manager said, basically, just to paraphrase what he said, was, look, if both fighters on the table, we would love both fights. But if we had to pick, we're going to take Errol Spence because we feel like we want to let the fight with Terence Bud Crawford build up. But once again, my thing is this. You're not going to have that option, sir, unless you vacate the WBO belt. So if you want to go ahead and pull a duck-ass move, a sucker-ass move, and say, look, I don't want to fight Terence Bud Crawford yet because I want to fight Errol Spence because we feel like it's a bigger payday. It's a bigger payday in my Canelo voice. Then go right ahead. There's no reason for any of us fucking Bud buddies. And I feel like if anybody on YouTube has the fucking right to speak up on the behalf of the Bud buddies, it's your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. Because I'm here to tell y'all there is nothing to be upset about. There's nothing to get mad about. There's no need to be cantankerous. There's no need to throw any hissy fits. There's no need to pout. There's no need to mope, because this just further validates every fucking thing we have been saying from day one, and still to this day in my Deontay Wilder voice, that Terence Bud Crawford is the fucking boogeyman. Because I've said it before, and god damn it, your boy E-Thriller will say it again. Whenever the boogeyman, because these dudes talk a real good game, the shit sound good. We heard Errol Spence say, I'm coming for that belt, Terence. Nobody's done Terence Crawford and things like that. We know what he was saying, right? And don't even get me started on Keith one-time Thurman. Oh, the boy's good, he's primed, he's ready, but he beat Jeff Horn. I'm not really focused on Terence Bud Crawford right now. I got other fish on my plate. Oh, Errol Spence need to get another belt or two, and we can make the fight happen down the line. Boom. Keith Thurman didn't want no smoke. Those are two of the top PBC fighters at 147 pounds. And we all know what Danny Garcia did. He ducked his biggest payday in my Canelo voice to fight Adrian fucking Granados. Let that shit sink in, fight fans. Danny Garcia, a guy that had history with Terence Bud Crawford in the amateurs. We all know they had a couple of fights and it went back and forth. To my knowledge, I never got to see any other fights, but I would love for somebody to post this shit on YouTube so I can go back and watch the fight, because it's obvious we ain't gonna never get to see them fight professionally. And I wonder why. That's because Danny Garcia ducked him for Adrian Granados. He ducked him. You feel what I'm saying? All these dudes has been ducking. We've been saying they've been ducking from day one. We still been saying they've been ducking since all the way up until today. So there's absolutely no reason for any of us bud buddies to bitch and moan and cry and say, oh man, fuck all that, because I don't give a fuck. As long as the WBO puts their foot down and say, look, you can take a fight with Errol Spence, but we're going to strip you of this fucking title that you really didn't deserve anyway. Because let's be honest, let's rewind time. Before Jermell Charlo can even sweat in the fucking ring against a Saul Canelo Alvarez, he was stripped. He got stripped, y'all. And that man had no business being stripped, especially when you take into the account that his brother Jamal Charlo has been holding on to that belt at the WBC strap at the 160-pound division for good God knows, I don't know how fucking long now, without ever defending the belt, without, with being inactive and all this extra shit that he got going on with the mental health and dealing with family problems and whatever he got going on with his brother. Facts, he threw a big facts. So I say, y'all know me, I hate the Charlos. I'm willing to admit that. But I feel like in my heart of hearts, Jermell Charlo should not have been stripped. But we all know that was the play, because they try to finagle and finesse and try to box out the great Terence Bud Crawford. We know what this shit about, man. We ain't no need to get mad. Ain't no need to, get mad and get upset with the Earl sexuals. We know how these motherfuckers play. They was happy when they heard that Bud wasn't going to get a guarantee. They was happy when Errol Spence said, I don't got to pay step aside money to stand the honor so I can fight you dangerous old guys, things like that. Whenever the Manny Pacquiao fight fell through because of my cataract, lacerated eye because I was getting dinged on the spine. Things like that. Fuck that, Jay. Things like that. We know what was going on. We know what was going on, y'all. It ain't no reason to get mad. I'm here to say we need to be patting ourselves on the motherfucking back. Facts, he threw the big facts. There's absolutely no reason to get mad, because like I told y'all, maybe 2 months ago, or maybe it was right after the fight. I done did so many shows, but I strongly advised Errol Spence Jr. and the Earl sexuals to tell this man to go the easier route yet again, because it would have been career suicide for this man to get right back on the goddamn ring with the most deadliest fighter that the sport has possibly ever seen. I'm just willing to go out on the limb and say that. And Terence Bud Crawford. You feel what I'm saying? But if the man is willing to go up in the ring without a fucking tune-up, to go up against the winner of Sebastian Fundora, who once again is a guy that I threw out there to say, look, man, he coming off of a brutal knockout. Earl, you just got dinged on and got beat to a bloody pulp from Terence Bud Crawford. Why not make that fight happen? To me, that fight makes sense. But if Tim Tszyu win, a guy that's been active, a guy that can crack, a guy that is a walk you down fighter, a guy that ain't backing down from any smoke in the motherfucking ring. I ain't talking about outside of the ring, because right now he looking goofy to me. You feel what I'm saying? But if that fight were to happen, I don't think it's a smart move. I think Errol Spence is going to get brutally hurt if he goes up against Tim Tszyu. Now, I got to give the man credit, even though I think it's a dumbass move. If he want to take that fight, even though he's ducking a rematch with Terence Bud Crawford, who still ain't got no motherfucking fight, because Canelo be running. I leave all my cars running. But we know Canelo don't want any smoke from that guy from North Omaha, Nebraska. We know this. And we know that Canelo Saul Alvarez don't want any fucking smoke with the Mexican monster, because he getting all up in his feelings. He be getting all uptight from the shrapnel of criticism coming from a living fucking legend in Iron Mike Tyson. The same Iron Mike Tyson who we can never, and I repeat ever, say that he ducked any fucking smoke in the heavyweight division. Because the last time I checked, Canelo, with your motherfucking sensitive self, Iron Mike Tyson fought Lennox Lewis. Iron Mike Tyson fought Evander Holyfield not once but twice after he got dinged on the first fucking time, after he was making all these goddamn excuses saying that Evander Holyfield was fighting dirty, he was headbutting him, he couldn't see, so he wanted to run it back. Facts, he threw a big facts. Guess what? He ran it back, and guess what? He got his ass kicked again. This man never ducked any fucking smoke. So I feel like if there was any fucking Hall of Famer that has a right to critique your moves or to criticize, your choice of opponents, because let's be honest, ain't nobody trying to see you face no fucking Hami Munguia except a bunch of bias ass Canelo fans. Facts, he threw a big facts. We don't want to see this shit. Ain't nobody gonna pay for this fight. Not nobody I know. Ain't nobody going to this goddamn fight. And as far as I'm concerned, ain't nobody gonna buy this goddamn fight. I'm gonna stream the shit out that fucking fight. Hell, now that I think about it, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I might not even watch the fight because I'm just so annoyed with Canelo and his arrogance. I mean, the temerity of this motherfucker. He just walk around with his nose stuck up in the air like fight fans owe him something, and he's willing to say that he don't owe nobody nothing. He's done everything. They said that about Golovkin. Well, nigga, it took you how many years to fight Triple G? I'll wait. I will fucking wait. And not only that, you were accused of cheating. You got caught with some fucking weird ass boar meat or some crazy ass shit. I can't even remember, but it was something going on something along the lines rather, with your hair follicles, And I guess they came out and cleaned it up and tried to say that you really wouldn't know nothing. But we all know that's bullshit, because at the end of the day, Triple G got robbed in that first fight, and I can make a legitimate argument against any motherfucking Saul Canelo sexual that Canelo lost the second fight as well. And I'm no Triple G fan. I was a Canelo fan at the time, but I just got to call a spade a spade. Factsy Thriller, more facts. But anyway, so if anybody has a right to say, hey, man, this dude is cherry picking, he ain't taking the fights that we want to see, it is Iron Mike Tyson, you motherfucking Neanderthal. You goddamn spoiled little brat. I'm so sick of these goddamn sanctioning bodies, clipping his toenails, massaging his shoulders. I'm so sick of these goddamn promoters like Eddie Hearn, Al Heyman, and I am so disappointed in Al Heyman, because for the one fucking time that I gave Al Heyman a big old round of fucking applause, he want to turn around and shit on the shit that I did for him, right? Because he was dumb enough to give Canelo Alvarez $35 million plus the pay-per-view upside to fight a fight that we don't want to see. What happened to looking out for the best interests of your fucking your client in the Mexican monster? What happened to David Benavidez? Why can't you get this man this fucking fight? You got Caleb Plant to fight. You got all these motherfuckers these fights. You got Jermell Charlo, of all people, who was originally supposed to be replaced by his big brother, but we all know his big brother was going through a lot of things outside of the ring. You feel what I'm saying? But he was able to manage to get him a fight. But you can't get the Mexican monster, a guy that's been worked his way back to the top not once, but two times in my Booker T voice. You can't get that man a fight with the face of boxing? AKA the face of ducking? I'll wait. I will fucking wait. So look, I want to state my position, and I want to be very, very fucking clear. And I know I'm off topic, but I just got to get this shit off my chest because I've been wanting to go live on this topic. But Canelo does not deserve the right to make all this motherfucking money, to piss on our forehead and tell us that it's rain in my Trill Bill voice. Shout out to Bill Haney. He's not allowed to do this shit. I don't give a fuck if he's the face of boxing. He makes the most money. Nigga, you're not giving us the fights that we want to see. How many soft touches do you need, my nigga? And it's just like an interview that I saw with Andre Ward. I mean, ain't nobody asking for you to take tough fight after tough fight after tough fight after tough fight. But I mean, my Lord, neither are we asking for you to take a tune-up after a tune-up after a tune-up. Can you give us one? Can you just give us one? And then you can ride off into the sunset. Start doing exhibitions with Jake Paul. Hell, for all I care. Factsy Thriller, big facts. I'm sick of Canelo. But back to the topic at hand. But buddies, there is absolutely no reason for us to be upset today, man, because we know his whole shit. Terence Bud Crawford has been going through this shit his entire career. This man was getting ducked at 135. This man was getting ducked at 140 because Danny Garcia dropped his belt and moved up to 147. And then when he moved up to 147, I just broke that down. And I used to have the best series on YouTube, if I must say so myself, on Here's Proof that Earl Spence is still ducking Terence Bud Crawford. But don't y'all motherfuckers know that I can easily make a whole compilation of everybody at the PBC, meaning Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Yordanis Ugas, Manny Pacquiao at one particular time with his ducking ass he was demanding $40 million during a pandemic. He was willing to take $40 million to fight Terence Bud Crawford. And he said, Bud, you're only going to take 10 of this shit, right? But then he turned right back around and settled for $10 million guaranteed to go up against Errol Spence Jr., which we know the fight never happened because Errol Spence was getting dinged on and things like that. We know Errol Spence was getting dinged on. So that's why that fight didn't happen. But all these dudes at the PBC in or around his weight class was ducking. And now that the man is trying to do something great yet again by not jumping up not one, not two, but 3 weight classes to challenge a Saul Canelo. And you motherfuckers trying to spin it like he want the payday. He want the payday, which could be true. I honestly agree with y'all. Terence Bud Crawford, he wants that fucking payday, and rightfully so, because I've said it before and I say it again. If there's anybody in the sport of boxing who deserves to be making $20 to $30 million per fight, ladies and gentlemen in the Wolf Chat, that is Terence Bud Crawford. But I also have the mindset of this. Terence Bud Crawford think he can beat Canelo. Like, let's just get that out there. I don't see Bud. It is not in Bud's DNA to go into any fucking fight to lay down. It is not in Terence Bud Crawford's DNA to get in the ring and play run, run. Say, and the know and the boys put a run for it, run for it, run for it, run for it, run. Facts, he threw the big facts. We know that ain't even in the boogeyman DNA. He ain't gonna get in the ring and pull a Jermell Charlo when he was playing I Will Survive for 12 fucking rounds. I ain't never seen a motherfucker so excited to lose in my fucking life. You want to talk about a lack of kahunas? You want to talk about a lack of competitive nature? You want to talk about a lack of intestinal fortitude? Well, look no further than Jermell Charlo, because that motherfucker just went in there and said, hey, Canelo, I'm just gonna back straight into the ropes. I'm going to circle around the ring. And every time you throw that same slow ass combination, you know, the flick jab, overhead right, flick jab, left hook to the body, flick, feint, uppercut. He do the same shit over and over and over. And I didn't hear Derek James say, oh, man, you need to do something different, man. You need to sit down when he punches, man. You got to go out there and do something with him, man. You just let him do anything, man. I didn't hear Derek James giving him any proper fucking instructions either. It seems like to me from the outside looking in, and I'm just a little old YouTuber, but I love the sport. Them dudes were just there to collect the check. Derek James didn't give a fuck about that outcome, because if I must remind you guys, this dude still had a look of disbelief on 7/29, because this man is still trying to figure out what the fuck happened. Well, I'm going to tell you what happened. Y'all underestimated the boogeyman's skills. Y'all underestimated the boogeyman's power. Y'all underestimated the boogeyman's resume. Y'all underestimated the boogeyman's instinctual fortitude in the fucking ring, and his ring generalship, and his IQ, because the man was doing shit that ain't never, and I repeat, ever been done in the sport of boxing. When I talk about this dude was landing so many thudding jabs, this man was landing so many flush power punches, and he had Errol Spence Jerry curl just swinging and banging to the left, swinging and banging to the right, in my little Kiki voice. He had his shit swing. Jerry Curl juice was flying all over Lil Wayne. It was flying all over Moneybag Yo. It was flying all over Steven Espinoza. It was flying all over Derek James and that screwball head of his. Facts, he threw the big facts. The motherfucking ring just slipping all over the ring because his shit was just getting dinged on, just slipping and sliding like Trick Daddy. That nigga was still, and I repeat, still dumbfounded by what had taken place. Because we remember, if we rewind, let's go back to the lead of the week of the fight, the final press conference when Derrick James was getting up there talking about, oh, them Tito bag. Oh, it's time to eat. It's time to eat. I said it's time to eat because you ain't missed no meals with them fucking Cheeto bags, you know? You feel what I'm saying? Regurgitating all this goddamn rhetoric that these Earl sexuals like General Big Fish and the BFB Master Q and my nigga IOTBA. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Spit Bucket. Make sure y'all go sub up to IOTBA Boxing Talk. But I got to keep it real, man. Y'all was saying a lot of the shit that Derrick James goofy ass was saying at that podium. You feel what I'm saying? And whenever he went out there and put on that lackluster, putrid ass performance as a trainer, Earl Spence said, I'm not a Jamaican. Fuck this shit. I don't know if I would train with this nigga no more. Had me running in the mountains and things like that. Things like that. Earl Spence Jr., how dare you? You ignorant motherfucker. You snake, you lying son of a bitch. For you to sit up here and make this man wait for 8 fucking months, acting like you was going to rematch this man in December. And then when it's time to do the rematch, you want to come out and talk about, why you think bro hit me so many punches, and things like that. And now all of a sudden you want to pop out. Because we know Earl Spence has been missing. He went into the motherfucking woods or something and said, Naji Ramba. That motherfucker been doing a lot of soul searching. And for this motherfucker to come out on Twitter and say that he want to go to the fight, he's headed to Vegas and he want the winner. Oh, so now you want to pop out. Now you want to do interviews, which is why the Bud Buddies. I'm speaking to all my fellow Bud Buddies, ladies and gentlemen. You feel what I'm saying? Once again, I feel like I have the right to do this. This shit could be a blessing in disguise, y'all, because see, Earl Spence hasn't been seen like publicly at any of these fights like he used to go to the fights because we couldn't keep Earl Spence out of all the motherfucking videos, out of all the motherfucking pictures, saying, man, damn, Strap says I'm big fat. Oh, he got to realize I'm big dog. He got to take 730, 640, 820. I was just playing things like that. We couldn't keep Earl Spence out of a fucking camera, y'all. So it's going to be very interesting to see for your boy E-Thriller, a.k.a. the Black Picasso, to see what type of time Earl Spence Jr. is going to be on. It's going to be very intriguing to me and the rest of the Bud Buddies to see if Earl Spence is going to be willing to answer the tough fucking questions. Because I would love to know why on God's green earth, if you knew that you had a problem with your fucking cataracts, why did it take you so long to have surgery? I will wait. I will fucking wait. Well, I'll do you one better, Earl Spence. If you knew heading into the fight with Terence Bud Crawford that you wasn't right, why not postpone the fight? Why did you make all these fucking excuses after saying that you wasn't going to make any excuses? You feel what I'm saying? These are the questions we need answers to. And I'll do you one better. Why not take a tune-up? Why are you trying to jump right back into a title fight? Because hello, you silly motherfucker. Even if you were to get that fight, and let's just say for the sake of the argument, because I don't believe it's going to happen, but let's just say that you win. Terence Bud Crawford is going to be your mandatory. And you and I both know you don't want to cross paths with this man. You don't want to get back in the ring with this man anytime soon, because if you did, then you wouldn't be ducking him right now. Because y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can say, oh, this is a good business move. Oh, Terence Bud Crawford is on the wrong side of the street. Oh, he can't be a free agent and feel like he can get all these goddamn fights and things like that. But if Earl Spence Jr. were to win this WBO scrap, he's going to have to see the boogeyman yet again. And you and I both know, and everybody that follows my channel, and everybody that's in the motherfucking chat, everybody that's on TikTok, social media and beyond, Earl Spence Jr. doesn't stand a fucking chance against Terence Bud Crawford. And it's being rumored and reported that him and Derrick James not even together anymore. Now, I don't know if that's true. It's being rumored and reported once again. I think they're just putting this information out there, in my personal opinion, to garner up a level of interest. Because let's be honest, ain't nobody been doing those shows on Earl Spence. Ain't nobody been making no videos on Earl Spence. Ain't nobody been hopping from panel to panel talking about Earl Spence Jr. because he ain't popping like that no more. All of you motherfucking Earl sexuals then hopped off of his bandwagon, then jumped on the Jerron Boots Ennis train, then jumped on the Canelo Alvarez train, then jumped on the Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu train. Anybody but Bud. That's basically it. So that just leads me to believe that you motherfuckers really ain't fans of Earl Spence. You niggas probably ain't even Earl sexuals. You niggas just hate Terence, Bud, Crawford. I mean, for the life of me, y'all, and I mean, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be facetious, but I've never seen anything like this in the sport. I've never seen a guy get shitted on, get ostracized and vilified and just diminished from his accomplishments to his fighting style to his resume and the people in his camp and his trainer, his fat and all this extra goofy ass shit that niggas love to bring up because they can't talk about his boxing ability. They can't say he ain't got no inside fighting game no more, right? Because that was proven to be true. False on July the 29th. They can't say that the man ain't got a better jab than Earl Spence. They can't say that this man can't fight from the orthodox or the southpaw position because he's been there and done that. He shut all those dumbass talking points, all those felonious ass rumors, all them fucking stupid ass goalpost moving things like that down on July the 29th. There's absolutely nothing that you fucking Neanderthals can say about Terence Bud Crawford other than y'all saying, oh, he need to sign with the PBC. But would y'all believe me if I were to tell you in the Wolf chat? Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't done so. And hit that vote button. But would y'all believe me if I were to tell you Earl Spence has been on the same side as the Keith one-time Thurman? And at one particular time, Earl Spence was begging for a fight with Keith Thurman. Earl Spence had a belt. Keith Thurman had a belt. Al Heyman couldn't make that fight happen. Al Heyman was never able to make that fight happen. And fast forward to what's been going on lately, we all know right before the fight with Terence Bud Crawford, Earl Spence and his team petitioned the WBA? I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but they petitioned to fight Keith Thurman at 154 with no belts on the line, with 0 straps on the line. Now the fight fell through, but once again, Earl Spence stood firm. He stood 10 toes down and said, I take the L I love it. It's over. I ain't fighting that motherfucker. Things like that. Fight never happened, y'all. The same way that Al Heyman can't get Canelo Alvarez, who most of y'all call the face of boxing, a fight with the Mexican fucking monster. David Benavidez is his client. What's taking so long with that? I'll wait. I will fucking wait. So basically, to sum this shit up in my conclusion, Al Heyman can't make these niggas take these fights. If one particular fighter say, look, man, I ain't fighting this dude. I don't want to fight this dude. I'm standing on my square. Then the fight ain't going to fucking happen. Al Heyman can advise these motherfuckers all he want. He can get them the best deals. He can slip money under the table to these sanctioning bodies that love to clip the PBC's toenails so they can monopolize multiple weight classes at 147 and 154 and shit like that. We know this. We know how Al Heyman play. He's a very shrewd businessman, shrewd operator. I got to give him credit where credit is due. But he can't make these motherfuckers fight. He can't make them fight. So even if Bud were to sign a 2-fight deal, a 3-fight deal, I don't think it's even going to fucking matter. Because if Tim Tszyu and his team are saying that they would rather fight Earl Spence, the same Earl Spence that's just coming off a fucking putrid ass performance, the same Earl Spence that all of his fan base threw to head, like dumped him into the fucking abyss, saying that the man don't need to fight no more, saying that he wasn't right, saying that he was weight drained, saying that he's a refurbished fighter, like I was trying to tell you motherfucking bozos heading into the fight for I don't know how long. All these niggas are running around here saying this shit. And Earl Spence Jr. is trying to fight the winner of Tim Tszyu and Sebastian Fundora. And these niggas are co-signing this shit. And it really has nothing to do with Earl Spence. It only has everything to do with Terence Bud Crawford. They hate this man, y'all. They hate his greatness. They want to see him fall off. They want to see people ding on him. They want to see him get knocked down. They want to see something. Even if they really don't believe that Jerron Boots Ennis can beat them, because I can guarantee you, if and when that fight get made, ain't none of these niggas gonna put their money up. Ain't nobody gonna be willing to bet your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. Not even my stubborn fucking brother from Canada, who is a goddamn boots intellectual, whatever you want to call him, a bootlicker in boxing there. He ain't even gonna bet because he came out the other day on the IOTBA show, shout out to IO, and said that he only giving Boots a 30% chance of winning. So if you're only giving Boots a 30% chance of beating Terence Bud Crawford, then why the fuck do you want to see the fight? I will wait. Make it make sense. But that's pretty much all I got, man. I've been rambling. I've been running my mouth. I don't plan on being on here all goddamn night. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read some of my comments, man. And then I'm going to drop the link for any of you Earlsexuals or for any of you Bud Buddies or hell, anybody that's a fan of the sport of boxing or that's a supporter of my channel that want to come on and rock with your boy E-Thriller for a couple of hours or so. Y'all are more than welcome. Y'all already know your boy E-Thriller, a.k.a. the Black Picasso. I am a man of the people.
I didn't stutter.
All right, man. So let me remove this shit. Earl Spence capping ass talking about I'm headed to Vegas and things like that. I can't wait to see him pull up. I really hope he pull up. But another thing that I just thought about before I read these damn comments, I hope the boogeyman pulls up because see, to my knowledge, at least I don't think so, but I don't think Earl and Terence Crawford has been in the same room since July the 29th or July 30th after the fight. So I would love to see how Earl Spence gonna act. I want to see if he gonna pull up with the man down chains, things like that, and the black. I want to see if he gonna pull up with the black Air Forces, the overalls, the Jerry curl or the braids or whatever the fuck he got going on. I want to see if Earl Spence is gonna show up and show out and pop out like he used to before he got his ass kicked whenever he was 28-0 with all them goddamn knockouts, with all them fucking bombs on his resume. I want to see if he's going to keep that same fucking energy if Terence Bud Crawford, who is the WBO super champion, if he pulls up too. I am very intrigued. That is the only thing I am intrigued by this weekend. I must confess. Of course, I'm going to watch the fights. I'm picking Isaac Cruz to beat Rolly Romero, who I feel like shouldn't even have a belt anyway. And then I'm picking Tim Tszyu. I got Tim Tszyu sending Sebastian Fundora, who's coming off of a brutal knockout, if I'm not mistaken, to sleep experts. I'm not sure what round. I'm going to say maybe along the lines of round 8 to 9. I got that fight going about 8 to 9 rounds, Tim Tszyu by stoppage. I think he's going to knock him the fuck out. All right, man, back to the comments. Is telling me I got 106 comments. I appreciate y'all for showing up and showing out for your boy E-Thriller, a.k.a. the Black Picasso. And also, man, I got some notifications. I just been over here cooking. I ain't been looking at my phone and shit. I ain't been looking at the chat. Y'all know me, man. All this shit is fresh off the dome. You feel what I'm saying? Like a little flip. Hold on, y'all. Let me get to the top. All right, man. Back to the comments. I go. Shout out to Just the Guy, man. He said 402 stand up, one love, hit the like button. I must say, I definitely called it weeks ago about Spence and Timothy Tszyu, predictive programming 101. I have seen the script and I have read the playbook. Hey, man. I got to give credit to you, bro. If that's the case, man, it is what it is. We know how the PBC move. We know how Al Hammond get down. It seems like to me from the outside looking in, they were stalling Terence Bud Crawford. They were holding that man up. They're trying to age the man out because they saw the man put on one of, if not the greatest performances in sports history. Definitely in the sport of boxing. I can't think of a better performance. I'm not even capping, y'all. I cannot think of a better performance than what I saw on July the 29th. But I appreciate you, man. Shout out to my guy, Marquise James, man, for becoming a YouTube member of my channel, man. I really appreciate the love and support, my guy. I appreciate you, man. Matter of fact, man, hold on. Let me wrench you up real quick, bro. Give me 1 second, y'all. I got to wrench the motherfuckers up that support your boy E-Thriller, a.k.a. the Black Picasso, right? Hold on. Add as a moderator. All right, man. You wrenched up now, bro, so you should see a wrench. Drop something else in the chat just to make sure I got you right, fam. I appreciate it. All right, man. Shout out to my guy, Lee Mansour, is another person that I always support my motherfucking channel. He said, yes, sir. I appreciate you, kind sir. He also stated, IO show was lit yesterday. A lot of Crawford hating and niggas talking about breathing in carbon dioxide and Wheatie boxes and shit. LOL. Yeah, man, that show was live as fuck. I hate I couldn't get on it, but I had to take my son and my wife to go see that new Godzilla versus Kong. That shit was off the chain. If y'all got kids, man, and they into that shit, y'all need to go check that movie out. It's about 2 hours and 30 minutes long or something. It was a long ass movie, but that shit was very entertaining. Make sure y'all go check it out, man. So that's why I couldn't jump on there because y'all already know I had some shit to say. But I'm getting it off my chest tonight, so it is what it is. I appreciate it. And also, stop the presses. Stop the motherfucking presses. You see, this is what I'm talking about. The love, the support, man. I truly appreciate the not cash app. I'm so used to saying it. But the super chat, pardon me, donation. And you already know I got to get you right, fam. So without further ado, let me find my clips. Hit it. Yeah, man. And also stop the presses once again. Hey, man, full disclosure. I always say this, man. If I don't see this brother in my chat, I feel like my show don't feel right. My catchphrases ain't catching. My punchlines ain't punching. I just feel out of sorts. I just feel like, if I could use an analogy, I feel like the Dallas Cowboys without Jimmy Johnson. You feel what I'm saying? It's just bad. It just goes south whenever my guy Al Money,
Young Money,
ain't in my motherfucking chat. I appreciate the love and support, fam. And he's also a member of the Wood Pack. I appreciate you. You already know I got to get you right, fam. Hit it. Yeah, man. Shout out to my guy, Moolah, baby.
Young money, cash money.
You dig. Shout out to you, fam. I appreciate your love and support, fam. Thanks for tapping in with me, my guy. Shout out to the OG on the panel, a.k.a. Goldie Loke is what I called him. He said, E3, what's up, little bro? Hey, man, ain't nothing. Just paint these pictures so vividly with my motherfucking words. You already know how I play, my brother. Salute. Shout out to Goldie Loke. Oh, man, who else haven't I got? Shout out to Miss LaJessica, man. Salute. How are you, kind ma'am? I hope you had a phenomenal week. And I hope you're being entertained by E3, aka the Black Picasso. Salute. Shout out to all my sisters in the building. Salute. What up to Tough Glove Boxing? I appreciate that super chat donation. He said, salute to your family. Hey, man, I appreciate the love and support, fam. And as always, I got to get you right, too. Let me find some more clips. Hit it. Yeah, man. Let me like these goddamn super chats, man. As always, if anybody want to donate to the Cash App, the Cash App is I said it E3. Once again, it's I said it. If you don't want to send a super chat. But back to the comments I go. What up, TA? He said, what a time to open my YouTube app. Let's get it. Hey, man, I appreciate it, my brother. I appreciate you for stopping by on a Friday night because you can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate it, man. Okay, she just talking shit to Goldie. Shout out to my brother Big Mark Boxing, the Savant. He said, salute E3, and the Whoop chat was popping. How are you, kind sir? What's popping? Yeah. DIL87, he said each era has its most avoided fighters, and in this era, I think Crawford is the most avoided. The whole PBC roster was avoiding this dude like the plague. Hey, man, I agree. I totally agree with that. As a matter of fact, let me check on my poll. So far, it has 51 votes. 92% are saying Terence Bud Crawford is the most avoided fighter in the boxing history, and 8% are saying no. All right, man, so I'm going to keep an eye out on that throughout the show. But shout out to everybody that's been voting, and shout out to everybody that's hit that like button. Run them likes up to 100, man. Shout out to my brother, the BFB Marine Master Q, aka my number one favorite Earl Spence fan. Yeah, I said it. Shout out to Q, man. He and this bitch chilling. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss LaJessica once again. Shout out to my brother from the fold too, man. Roger Cherry. He said, keeping it real 100. I appreciate it, kind sir. I appreciate you. Who haven't I got? God damn, boy, y'all in the chat heavy tonight. I appreciate it. Trill Hill says, Trill Hill 7714. I apologize for fucking up your name. He said most avoided fighter since Rigo. Hey, man, hell of a point. I appreciate it. What up to my guy 5, man? He said, I think Darvin Ham don't know how to coach them in bad rotations. Bro, don't even get me started on coach. Bro, I'm going to do a whole show on the Lakers. Like, I got to do a show. I'm probably going to do, I don't know if I'll be able to do one tomorrow, but I'm going to try to do one either before their next game or after the next game. I got a lot of shit to get off my chest. Because y'all know I can cook on basketball like a motherfucker. But anyway, shout out to one of my day ones, WJ Lucky. He said, salute E Thriller in the Wolf chat. It's crazy how much bud is being avoided. 100, fire emojis, 100. I agree, bro. Shit is crazy, man. Big Mark said, honey bun. Yeah, I know you don't fuck with bro. Bro, it is what it is. All right, y'all just going back and forth. Let me see, man. Shout out to the motherfucking general has entered the premises. Shout out to my brother in real life, man. The General Big Fish is in the building. He said, go Thriller. I appreciate it. How are you, big bro? He said, all facts. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Whenever motherfucker saying that, I mean, I'm saying something right. I'm saying something right. All right, y'all just going back and forth. Y'all in this bitch rolling. Okay. All right, man, stop the presses once again. Shout out to my brother, man, in real life, the General. He said, Mortimer, we're back. Bud Buddy, dry those tears. Hey, man, I appreciate the love, Big Fish. And you already know, I got to get you right, fam.
I'm on the live where I see numbers. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting flashbacks. 7,000 people. Oh, I ain't seen this since my face. Man, I just got flashbacks. Man, I got 6,000 people. Man, I got flashbacks. Man, I used to have 70,000 people alive, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all making a nigga feel love tonight, man. Keep them coming. God damn. Must be because it's payday. Everybody got paid today. God damn. Shout out to y'all in the Whoop chat, man. Salute. Anyway, man, back to the comments. 5 said, I'm not paying. I'm assuming you're talking about Canelo. I ain't buying that fight. I'm going to stream the hell out that fight. That's if I even watch the fight, because I ain't one of these motherfuckers that's going to lie to you and say that, oh, Canelo has earned the right to do what he want to do. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I'm also not one of these motherfuckers that's going to blame the B-side, meaning David Benavidez and his team and his manager for running around here saying some of this dumbass shit that they've been saying, because at the end of the motherfucking day, Canelo is the A-side. We all know Canelo can make shit shake. We all know that Canelo, they can create belts for Canelo, allow him to duck his mandatories and fight who he want to fight, right? So I am in no position to blame David Benavidez for this fight not taking place, because this shit is solely on Canelo. If Canelo wanted to fight David Benavidez, aka the Mexican Monster, then the fight will fucking happen. He don't want to fight the nigga. I don't give a fuck what you niggas say. Facts, he threw the big facts. But anyway, uncomfortable topics. He said facts, Thriller big facts. Hey man, I appreciate it. Let me like that comment, man. He said facts, Triple G won that second fight. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I can make a legitimate argument that he won that fight. But you know, the narrative, Canelo tried to put the narrative out there that, oh, you wanted to do the Mexican style and all this shit. No, he boxed you beautifully. He hit you with the jabs. He hit you with the straight rights. And he really didn't go to your body a lot because he didn't want to get countered. It was a phenomenal game plan in both fights. And we all know that third fight was bullshit because Triple G was way past his prime. Dallas done came back. You motherfuckers. Kings up by 3, y'all. Luke out here crying again. God damn, that motherfucker there be crying. He cold in a bit, but he cry after every call. Ooh, wee, man. But shout out to my dog, ASAP, 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 ASAP. Shout out to my dog for becoming a member, man. I appreciate it. I see ya. Well, y'all showing out for your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. Keep it coming, man. Keep it coming. And if anybody else want to join, man, so you can get first dibs and you can tell me what the fuck you want me to talk about, when you want me to talk about it, what video topics. Hey, you need to put a TikTok up. You need to put a YouTube short up. You need to put this on TikTok. You need to at this guy. You guys will have that full capability if you become my member. If you say, E Thriller, goddamn it, you've been gone for too long. We need a live. Guess what? If you're a member, you can call them motherfucking shots. Facts, E Thriller, big facts. So I'm just letting it be known. If you're a member, you want me to talk about something, or you feel like something needs to be addressed, y'all can do that with me, man. You can hit me up on YouTube, email, Twitter. It don't matter. Social media. My links is in the bio. My link tree. Y'all can follow me on all platforms. Support me, man. Support me. I rock for y'all, man. Simple as that. I appreciate it, man. I definitely come back on this motherfucking a lot more. But anyway, ASAP say E3, what's up? What's popping? All right, man. So I'm gonna do this, man, because I've been talking for a minute. How long I've been live? It's been almost an hour, so this is what I'm gonna do. Even though my likes ain't adding up, we don't really give a fuck about the likes no more. Y'all either go hit it or you ain't. But I'm about to drop this link. But before I drop this link, man, hold on. Let me make sure I got all my super chats out the way. Shout out to my guy Young Moolah, man, for that cash or that super chat donation, that super sticker. I appreciate your love and support, man. And also, shout out to my guy Big Mark for donating to the channel. Shout out to my guy, the Ringmaster Q, for donating to the channel, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to Big Mark once again. He said Bud is avoided, no doubt. It's bigger than Nino Brown. Hey, man, I appreciate your love and I appreciate your support. And y'all already know I gotta find something, man. Let me find y'all something, man. Give me one motherfucking second.
A lot of these niggas be out here biting on my nigga E-Thriller shit.
Yeah, I said it.
A lot of these niggas be scared to debate my nigga E-Thriller. They be in the backgrounds lurking and shit.
Link is in the chat. Hey, yo, Knockout, bring your ass on here, bro. I see you in the chat hiding and shit. Come on, nigga. Come on and get this work. Go ahead, fellas.
These copycat ass niggas.
Yeah, I said it.
Really? Oh, so that's how you gonna play it.
I be seeing all you niggas out here with y'all Rudy Poo face ass. Can't stand you, nigga. Be original, lame ass niggas. What's wrong with niggas? Copycat. Hey, I want to be like him.
Yeah, I said it.
You gonna do this? Okay, fine.
Sometimes I dream that he like E-Thriller. If I could be like E-Thriller, I wanna be like it. If I E-Thriller face ass nigga. Get your own style, nigga.
Yeah, I said it.
Sometimes I dream that he like E-Thriller. If I could be like E-Thriller, I be seeing all these lame ass niggas out. Yeah, I see you, nigga. Sometimes I dream that he like E-Thriller. If I could be like E-Thriller, I wanna be like E-Thriller. Face ass niggas.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
All right, man. Shout out to my nigga IOTBA once again. But hey, man, let me go over the panel etiquette before I drop this link, man. Rule number 1, please cut your camera on so I can authenticate who you are. Then you can cut it off if you want to, or you can keep it on. Rule number 2, please mute your audio until I introduce you. Rule number 3, you will have 2 minutes to speak. If it's a big panel, I'm passing the motherfucking mic. Yeah, I said it. Rule number 4, please don't dominate the show because once again, this is my fucking show, not your show. And rule number 5, please do not mention any other fucking channel on my channel because that is free, paid, unpaid promotion. And if you're going to do that dumb ass shit, then you're going to have to cash out me, not super chat me, but cash out me $25. And if you don't, I'm kicking you the fuck off. And rule number 6, please respect the host and my guests. But I'm really mainly worried about my guests. I don't give a fuck about what you say to me. You can come on and call me a bitch ass nigga. You say I'm lying. I don't know shit about boxing. I can take it on the chin. You just better be able to make sure that you can dish it out and take it, fucking with E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. But please respect my guests because I don't want these motherfuckers looking at me sideways thinking I'm doing some goofy ass shit if you come on disrespecting them. So let me go ahead and get this link ready. Let me see. Copy. Where we at? All right, man. Let me pin this shit to the chat if anybody want to come on. And hold on. Damn, hold on, y'all. Let me get this shit right. Replace pin. I think y'all let me know in the chat. I think the link should be pinned at the top. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. So the link is at the top of the chat. Y'all want to come on and rock, man. Give me y'all take on this shit with Tim Tszyu, Sebastian Fundora, Errol Spence Jr., rising from the abyss, claiming that he wants to fight the winner next, even though he's coming off of a loss for a title shot. I don't know how this shit works. But I guess that's just the perks of being the biggest and working hand in hand with Al Heyman. I'm not going to bitch. I'm not going to moan. I'm not going to cry about it because at the end of the day, all I'm going to say is I told y'all so. This man, Terence Bud Crawford, is the most hated nigga in the sport. This man, Terence Bud Crawford, is the most avoided nigga in the sport of boxing. And I've been trying to tell y'all this shit since day one. Y'all didn't want to listen to me, so I have no reason to be mad. So if you come on my panel saying, oh, E-Thriller, you're mad, you're upset. No, that's bullshit. It's bullshit. I ain't mad at all. It is what it is. But hey, man, the link is in the chat. If ain't nobody gonna come on and rock, I'm gonna finish watching this game and kick it with the fam, man. Y'all let me know if y'all gonna come on. I'm gonna give y'all another minute or two. I'm gonna read some more comments. Let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me take this shit off the screen. I see you, Big Mark. All right, man. Going out to Big Mark. You live on the chat with the pack. Holler at me, fam. Was popping. You got 2 minutes, sir.
Already, man. Shout out to you, man. It was definitely a great show. You hit a lot of great points. I can't say that I disagree with anything you said.
That's the first. Because we never agree.
We never agree. But I can't disagree with nothing you said. But like I said in my last super chat, it's bigger than Nino Brown. It takes a little more than that. God damn it. Yeah, I'm doing like you. I'm watching the Maverick game, but we're on two different sides of the spectrum.
Yeah, y'all down. I really haven't been able to pay attention to the game, so I really don't know who doing what or what's going on. I got it on.
Yeah, we just got
okay. So Cleaver just hit the. Yeah, he just okay. That's a bit.
Yeah. So we down 6. Yeah,
it's still a lot of time, man. But anyway, go ahead, pop your shit, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I've said it in many ways before, but I think I'll just say it like this. It's hard to market somebody you never put in the limelight, per se. Because Bud was never celebrated like some of these other fighters. I'm not even going to name anybody in particular.
I see you, Moolah.
I'm just going to say he wasn't. No, you good. I'm just going to say he wasn't celebrated. And because he wasn't celebrated, he wasn't put in the public eye for people to catch fire with him like, per se, a Earl Spence who went to the Olympics. You see what I'm saying? So I think that plays a bigger part in his demise than some of that other stuff would. Because it's not like he don't have a talent. It's not like he not a great fighter. He don't have the public backing as far as like the casual. You know what I'm saying? Because a boxing purist is a Bud fan. I'm not even finna cap most boxing purists. I'll say that. I'm not gonna say every, because then that would be lying. So I say, if you're a true boxing purist, you got some love for Bud because you like the style. But when you go into somebody who's a casual, they don't know it, and that hurts, because that's when the business of boxing starts frowning on Bud. So, that's about all I got to say on him, man. He's just in a peculiar situation where it's not benefiting him to be humble.
So let me ask you this, bro. Do you don't think it has anything to do with him being a dangerous fighter as to why he can't get this fight? Because I mean, the man is a super champion, so that means he's supposed to get the fight off the rip. But apparently it's being rumored that Tim Tszyu and his manager said that they're willing to drop the belt just to fight Errol Spence, which is cool with me. I ain't got no problem with it, because as long as the man can get the belt, then I don't give a fuck who he fight. That's my position. That's why I'm not even mad about the shit, because the only reason why we're talking about Tim Tszyu is because he's the WBO champion. Wouldn't you agree?
True, but it is very possible that he gets popped Saturday.
Oh, so you think Sebastian Fundora going to win?
Yes, I have bet on Fundora to win. Yeah, I'm not saying that Tim Tszyu shouldn't win the fight, but to 11 days for 6-7, that's a lot to try to cram for in 11 days. He was already preparing for something like you, a come forward fighter. So I don't know, man. He can get popped on that one, bro. I mean, hell, it was 3.5 to 1 odds. I had to drop that little $50, bring back 175. I'm not mad at that.
Okay, so you don't think? Okay, so let's just say, for the sake of the argument, before I pass the mic to Moolah and then General Big Fish. So let's just say, for the sake of the argument, that Fundora wins. You don't think it has anything to do with Bud's boxing ability as to why he can't get these fights? You just think it's all about being marketable and not getting that backing or that push, so to speak, because he didn't go to the Olympics. He was with Bob Arum. He really didn't want to promote himself. at the beginning of his career, even though he's doing it now. You don't think it has anything to do with his skills?
No, bro, because people want to see skills. People want to see knockouts, and he delivers that. So if he's giving the casual everything else that they want, what what's the problem?
Okay, then. All right, man.
Either
Let me go
he
ahead.
either
Go ahead.
everybody ducking him or something ain't right. Something just ain't right.
So, do you believe
And
that these fighters are ducking him?
I believe some fighters are ducking him, but then at the same time, I gotta put some of that in Bud lap too, because he ain't been the best businessman trying to be a businessman when he's a boxer. So
Okay, then. Okay, well, let me go ahead and go out to my guy Al Money. You're live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, fam. What's popping?
E3, what's good? Thanks for having me on, man.
Man, what's
What's up,
good,
Big
my
Mark?
brother? How are you, man? You all right?
Good, man. What's up, Big Mark? What's up, Big Fish?
Money, what's up, boss?
yeah, man, what's up,
Good, man.
baby? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I was just gonna piggyback off what you was saying, Big Mark. Um, I feel like not just Bud, but I feel like, and I was listening to y'all yesterday, like all the fighters moving like that now, man. They ain't moving like it's a sport. They moving like it's a business. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So regardless of what any of us want or ask for, they gonna do what's best for them, man. That's the way it is now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And E Thriller, I was gonna say, cause I'm gonna be real quick. I'm gonna pass the mic so we can keep going. Luca is cold and be crying a lot,
Yeah.
but man, everybody do it now. Outside of exception of a few players, man. That's the way the league is now. Only like Giannis and Joker
Mhm.
and a few other people, they don't really complain, but all them cats be crying and complaining now, man.
I
You know
agree.
what?
They all
That's a
learned it
hell of
from
a point,
LeBron.
bro. That's a hell of a point because LeBron do a lot of complaining, not getting back on defense, looking at the
He
real.
started it.
Yeah, I give you that, Moolah. I don't ever really see Kyrie Irving complaining. He don't never
Yeah, I
really
say
complain a lot.
it's
He
a
just
few.
hoop. Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
few of them that don't, but yeah, mostly all them cats be tripping now, man.
But
yep.
Al Money, you don't remember Kobe going down the lane screaming every time trying to get a foul? You don't remember that? Hey, you don't
Is
remember
that complaining or is that just trying to sell a car?
That was crying. That's crying. Yeah, that's complaining.
Oh my God.
So
Stop it, Fish.
you can't put that on LeBron now, Money. I'm sorry.
Oh, I ain't put it on LeBron, Big Fish. I put it on just the league, with the exception
Big
of a
Mark
few.
is the one that mentioned LeBron, which is true because LeBron do be crying.
That was Big
That was
Mark.
Big
My
Mark
bad,
hating ass.
Hamburg. That's Big Mark hating ass. Okay, my bad, Al Money.
Hold on, what I say?
You put it on LeBron. You said LeBron be crying too, or he started it, is what
Yeah,
you
he
said.
started it. He's
He do be whining a lot. He be pissing me off with
hey,
this shit.
bro.
But he do be
And
getting fouled though.
D-Way
In
started
fairness though, Big
this.
Mark, let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. Don't LeBron get fouled more than any other nigga in the league? Let's be honest.
I don't know. I don't watch LeBron, brother. I'm being honest when I say that.
You
Well, I
full of
say
shit, Big
LeBron and
Mark.
Giannis. Giannis get fouled a lot.
Yeah, he do. He do get fouled a lot. That's
Like
fair.
I'm really being honest. I really don't watch
Put your
LeBron.
cam on, D. I ain't see you, fam. All right, I appreciate you, bro. All right, man. Let me pass the mic to the General Big Fish. You live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, big bro. What's poppin'?
Yeah, man. Go Thriller. You had a lot of stuff I'd agree with you about as far as Terence Crawford being ducked right now. I call it. I
What?
refer to it as being
I see you, Q.
blackballed. He's being punished for the pillow talk. E3, like it's consequences to what you say and what you do. So it was funny.
Mute your
Funny
audio,
July
Q.
29th. Hello.
Now I was telling Q to mute his audio. He got feedback. My bad, Fish. Go ahead.
No, you good. Yeah, I heard the same thing. So yeah. Like I say, Earl Spence took a religious ass beating that night. So the consequence for that was that he got put on medical suspension and the rematch
got pushed back to the point to where it's completely canceled. So Earl Spence now just came out the woodworks again and just made, half of YouTube head explode by, suggesting that he want the Tim Tszyu fight. But why not take the Tim Tszyu fight if you Earl Spence? E3, you said that why not take a tune up? But Tim Tszyu is a fucking tune up to Terence Crawford for sure. That's a fucking tune up. Like I said earlier, E3, Terence Crawford would beat the fuck out of Tim Tszyu, bro. So that's not even a competitive fight. Y'all always I'm not trying to attack you, E3. Not trying to attack you, Al Money, but y'all always want the fucking easy fucking cherry pick for blood. Y'all was trying to go up and get the big Canelo payday. Y'all wanted to say, ha, we beat y'all. Now we about to go get the Canelo fight. That's the fight that the Earl Cecils and Earl Spence always wanted. We about to shit on y'all. We beat the fuck out of y'all. Not the Jerry curl juice out your head, then get in the fight. But that shit fucking backfired like a motherfucker, E3. And boy, wouldn't it be great, man? This is my dream, Q. I see my right brother Q on here. This is my dream, E3. We beat Tim Tszyu, and then we go straight to Canelo at Cowboy Stadium. Oh, y'all gonna be sick like a mug. I'm passing the mic.
You see, this is why I titled tonight's show the way that I titled it. God damn.
We're back. Mortimer, we're back.
We're so back. You don't want to fight Crawford,
right, brothers unite.
But you want to fight Canelo.
Hey, Big Mark Q, they thought we was dead. We're back. We're back. We the biggest. We the best hardcore. Hey, I was telling this simpleton last night on the on IO show, Mr. IOTBA. I was telling this simpleton last night. He was like, Terence Crawford doesn't. Earl Spence doesn't have a fan base, a small fan base. So I'm like, E3. He has a connection to the largest fan base in the world. The most valuable fan base in the world is the Dallas Cowboys. You see the commercials here at E3 with Earl Spence when he getting promoted with Jerry Jones. It's just, he just got lucky, E3. That's what it is. Terence Crawford is unlucky, and Terence Crawford and Earl Spence is lucky to be aligned with the Cowboys and Jerry Jones and Al Heyman, bro. That's just what it is. It's business.
Already, man. I appreciate your takes, Big Fish, even though I wholeheartedly disagree with most of them, as usual. But anyway, let me pass the mic. Let me go out to D Young. You're live on the chat with the Pat. Talk to me, fam. What's popping, bro?
Whoa, was good. 3 was good, fellas.
Shit, man. What's going down, my brother?
What's the word? What's the word? On a break right now. I figured I'd hop on and shit, holla at y'all.
Already, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I mean, it's just looking like how Fish said. I agree with the first part what he said. He being blackballed. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it was a key word that Tim Tszyu manager said. Drop that belt. Because at the end of the day, we know Bud is the super. So at the end of the day, he ain't necessarily got to fight Tim Tszyu. It's just, Tim Tszyu would be a decent fight for him, being that, he's been running through his opponents. And I do have to agree with Big Mark. If you smart, put a little bit of money on Fundora. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. But I think I got Tim Tszyu winning, and I think he's gonna stop him in about the 8th or the 9th round. But as far as this Earl Spence shit, look, man, I ain't even surprised about it. If he gets Tim Tszyu, you know what, bro? You know what? Hey,
neither. I ain't mad at all.
This is me speaking as a Bud fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give that nigga full credit. Like that nigga go beat Tim Tszyu if they fight. Hey, the nigga star power gonna rise. The nigga got a story, had a car accident, and been taking this religious ass whooping on July 9th and coming back from the dead. Hey, bro, I said this shit yesterday.
What's that?
Man, that nigga Earl Spence ain't gonna be able to do nothing wrong, man. So I pretty much just kind of like gave in, like fuck it, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But, Yeah, that's all I got though,
Bro, we ain't got no reason to be mad, D, because like we've been telling these niggas, Bud is being ducked. He's being avoided by these niggas. And Earl Spence is proving it again. He ducked Crawford. He ducked the rematch with Crawford. First of all, he held him up for 8-something months. Lied about having surgery on his fucking eye, talking about he got cataracts. And now all of a sudden, all is well, even though it's being rumored that him and Derrick James then split. And then here we come saying he going to the fight and he want the winner at 154. Like, come on, bro. He ain't even nothing to be mad about. This is typical Earl.
Yeah, typical. Like, this shit never fails. This shit never seems to amaze. So,
already is that all you got to say, dude? Like, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. I ain't mad. If the nigga fight Tim Tszyu, I'm a root for him.
Yeah, let him fight him. Yeah.
I'm a root for him.
We ain't tripping.
But you know, if he beat him, he's back. That's all I got.
Already, man. I appreciate you, my brother. All right, man. Coming up next is my guy, the BFB Ringmaster Q. You're live on the chat with the pack. Holla at me, fam. What's popping, bro?
Go Thriller.
What's going down? You all right?
Oh hell yeah, I'm super good right now. You know what I'm saying? Outside of this good lemon, you know what I'm saying? This good lemon haze, this lemon. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to the Wolf Pack. Shout out to everybody on the panel, man. My brothers, man. Hey, man. I have no disagreements with tonight's topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, just as well as I wouldn't have a disagreement if, you know, you was to say that, you know, fighting Earl Spence will, quote unquote, be an easier fight for Tim Tszyu, Sebastian Fendor winner than fighting Bud. I will not ever, you know what I'm saying, even waste a breath going against that logic, because, you know, you can say that, right? But you know what hit me? It hit me that even though this man and my IOTBA voice took that religious ass whooping on July 29th, that religious ass whooping. It hit me that even for that to take place and for this man to say he's going to Vegas and want the winner, oh man, say man, you know, oh, we back, baby, we back.
You feeling good, huh, Q?
Hell yeah, we feel good right now, because say man, we've been telling y'all for the longest that nigga's the biggest, man.
Hey man, I must say, bro, out of all the motherfuckers I'm happy for, it will be you, Q. I'm happy for you, man.
Watch this. There's no fucking way after an ass whooping like that, or religious ass whooping like that, the man could even be in a position. But it all boils back to, you know, regardless that Bud got that fight and won July 29th, still in the same position, baby. You know what I'm saying? Still in the same position. The reality got to just sink in. I'm going to tell you niggas something.
Q, where he at?
Hey, man, look. Y'all good at, you know, I heard my boy on IO last night, the nigga say, man, well, who would you like Crawford to fight, right? And I got y'all answer. You know, I know you niggas play 2K. Y'all know how to create player, right? Because y'all good at creating matchups and shit. Y'all created Chris Eubanks. I'm pretty sure y'all can create something else. I'm pretty sure you niggas can create something else.
This nigga stupid.
Hey, three.
Yeah, what up,
Hey,
baby?
man, I'm going to pass the mic, but I just want to say this here, that I'm done, right?
Go ahead, Q.
Hey, man. At the end of the day, man, Earl Spence will always be a bigger fight than Terence Bud Crawford. Because if Earl fought this nigga Tim Tszyu, because Tim Tszyu's a cherry pick, I don't give a goddamn. He's a cherry that Bud not gonna get a chance to pick. We gonna beat that nigga to that cherry.
Man.
Hey, three. Let me say something.
Yeah, man. Before I pass the mic.
Beat the
Let him get it out, dude. Let him get it out. It's been a minute, man.
Hey,
they happy
and
as a
y'all know he will
motherfucker.
beat the goddamn shit out of Tim Tszyu. Don't try to holler this. Oh, that's a good matchup for Bud. He will beat the goddamn stuffing out of him. He will smush him. He will smush him. He will smush him.
oh shit.
You done, Q?
That's it.
I want to make sure you get it all out, my bro. I know it's been a minute since July, man. Go ahead.
Lemon.
Good. Say, man, this is good living Hayes, baby. Say, man, we is back, man. We is back. We back. We back. We back. Just a second. It is what it is. It's the reality, man. Y'all hit create my player. I'm pretty sure y'all come up with somebody. No. Yeah. That's all I got.
All right, man. D, go ahead and make your point real quick, fam, and then I'm gonna go to COE, and then I'm gonna go to Mitch. I see you, Mitch. You can cut your cam off, fam.
I just want to say congratulations, Uncle Q. You having a parade over there. this motherfucker having a parade.
Yeah, he is, man. It's all gravy. We can take it, man. We can take it. All right, man. Going out to COE Films. You're live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, fam. You got 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah, so check this out.
Yes, sir.
Bud greatness is bad for boxing.
Mm.
And I'm going to say it one more time. Bud greatness is bad for boxing. And that's sad because this man, I'm talking about over the past, 5 to 6 years, the whole motto is to keep the belts away from Bud. Keep the belts away from Bud. Bud had to back him in the corner at 147 till he can't no more. And I told y'all last time that when after he beat Spence, that Al was gonna keep them belts from him just because the way he moved Charlo in play to now fight to fight Canelo for nothing. And look at that fight. Now Canelo got stripped of the belts gone. And now he's a champion in recess. All right. Then we got Earl. He keeping the belts. He didn't want to make the rematch. He holding up the rematch just so they can make these moves with Tim Tszyu and strip Bud of the IBF to give it to Boots. Boots right now just got his chance to be a free agent. He gonna sign the PBC. So the whole motto is to keep Bud away from the belts. I.e., look at Spence coming in right now. He coming in right now after he done got his ass whooped worse than any fighter in any damn near championship bout in the history of boxing. He get a chance to come in right out the back and fight for some belts. Come on, man. And then I seen Leonard Ellerbe in an interview. He said, and I quote, "Oh, well, Spence get a chance because of the relationships."
Yep, I didn't have a chance to play it. Honestly, I forgot to play that shit, bro. I had that shit queued up, but I forgot to play it. I was ranting too much.
Man. Come on, man. You can't do that. That's bad for boxing. If the fans want to see this fight right here, you got to give it to them. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. Bud right now is more popular than Spence. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Bud is more popular than Spence. Why? Why I say that? Because that ass whooping was heard around the world. My kids, my daughter, she 14. She know who Crawford is. She 14. My son, my nephew, all of them know who Crawford is. They didn't know who Crawford was before that ass whooping. So that let me know right there, he is more popular. And if Bud was to fight Tim Zoo, I guarantee you it'll
I
gross
see you, Eddie
more.
Adams.
It'll gross more than that Spence and Zoo fight. And I'm done.
I appreciate you, man. Hold on real quick, man. Shout out to my guy IOTBA for that Cash App donation. He said, I need that Kodak Black. Hey, man, you already know if you want it, you can get it. Y'all give me 1 second, fellas. Hit it. All right, man. Going out to my guy Mitch Hennessy. You're live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, fam. You got 2 minutes. Pop your shit.
What's up, B3?
What's going down, my brother? You all right?
Hey, man, chilling, man. Chilling. Watching this Duke and Houston game. Look like Duke about to get him. I don't know if y'all know, man, but that religious ass whooping is on Prime free now.
Nah, I didn't know that. It's on Amazon Prime for real?
Right now. I'm watching it right now. I got 2 TVs. And I just got it
Is
on
it
mute.
called
I just got it
Crawford's
on
last
mute.
fight? Is it called Crawford's last fight? Is that what
Hey, man, he's trying to throw you off, man. Go ahead and make your points, bro. These sexuals out of control tonight. My apologies, man. I can't control these niggas, man. Go ahead, Mitch.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Mitch. You got 2 more minutes, man. I'm talking shit. Niggas happy as fuck, boy.
Nah, man. We just gonna play it out. I will say this though. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this part because we all know. I agree with everything you said, E3. But I'm gonna say this part. Earl pulling up is what Boots was supposed to do on July 29th because that creates buzz, man. It gets people talking. Now Earl gonna have to do some interviews, hopefully. And you know what I'm saying? If Boots would have did that, he could have been, you know what I'm saying? I think that could have elevated him. So, going to the fight means something. And we can pop our shit on open panel on that.
Good point, bro. Good. I didn't even think about that.
That was
Boots, where you
that
at?
was a solid.
Boots, where you at?
One right there. Man.
Yeah, man, you gotta
think of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a hell of a point, bro. Boy, you probably just cooked up a show for me, bro. I appreciate it, Mitch. Go ahead, pop your shit, bro. My bad.
Andre Award did like 10 interviews today.
I never thought of that, boy. That's a damn good thought right there, boy.
Already, Mitch, do you got anything to say before I pass the mic, my brother? I see you, bro.
Nah, that's it, man. We can talk about it. All right, man.
Okay, then. All right, man. Let me go out to the boxing historian, my motherfucking big brother, a.k.a. Eddie Atlas, a.k.a. Mosquito Spray. You're live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, bro. I see you, bro. Cut your camera.
What's happening, man?
What's going on, my brother? You all right?
Keeping it on. Yeah, I'm good, man. I missed the rundown. Again, I was still mashing on the concrete out there, but man, I came on. I did need some good comic relief tonight, boy. You got a little sexy.
These niggas out of control, man. They out of control tonight.
They done pulled the oil back out. Oh man, they said he loved raising them up for the big letdown, man. I'm gonna laugh. He gets stopped by Tim Zoo, but put an end to this shit. But the thing with Crawford, man, he's being blackballed, but I don't think it has nothing to do with no business or nothing like that. It's due to him, what he did to Spence, man. It's kind of reminiscent of if you remember back in the day when Rigondeaux and Nito Donaire fought. Rigondeaux put on, Rigondeaux upset the apple cart man, so Bob Brown blackballed him. He was over there fighting on Japanese TV and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just pretty much made him obscure. And they trying to do the same thing with Crawford, man, because now again they got these freaking belts and they just trying to play keep away with this shit for as long as they can. And that's why I say, man, Crawford is the modern day Sam Langford, man. These boys are not gonna fight him unless they absolutely have to. They're gonna duck indoors as long as they can until they can't. Because they know no matter what they're getting paid. they got to walk through a Category 5 hurricane to get it. They're not willing to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Earl Spence is the poster child of what will happen to you. You know what I'm saying? If you get in there with him, because he's contrary to popular belief, man, they was not able to age that man out. He's still at the top of his game, man. And he's a problem for anybody, man. I say from definitely 47 to 54, and maybe even 60. Maybe certain guys are 68. He's a problem, man. He really is. And nobody gonna get in there with him unless they got to, man. Because he tarnishing legacies. He whooping motherfuckers out the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta weigh your options. Like is the risk worth the reward? That's on the other end of it, man. Because a lot of these guys, as we see now, guys don't be the same after they fight them, man. You see what happened to guys as their careers went on. Look at all the excuses being made for Earl Spence. Oh, he got whooped so bad there had to be something wrong with him. He can't be that much better than him. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, he actually is. He just keep. If he get another chance, he gonna show the next guy that he's that much better than them too, man. And we'll see what happens, man. It's a trip, he might get a little old fight Spence or whatever, but he might lose that whole too. You know what I'm saying? They over churn and journey and shit, but we're gonna see what happens when he get in there. Tim Tszyu, yeah, you can call him a cherry pick all you want, but he can punch it like his daddy. His fist can be hit just like he's been hit. We're gonna see what happens when that happens. That's all I got for now.
But see, my thing is this, Mosquito, before I go to Brim. Even if they get the fight, he ain't gonna have the belt because he's gonna have to come up out that belt unless they make some sort of special exception. Now we know Al Heyman can, make slip some money under the table possibly to make that happen, but in all likelihood, the WBO is pretty strict.
Yeah, but the other part is, they putting the WBC up for this Fandor and Tszyu fight, so he could possibly.
Okay, I said that earlier. Okay, so it is for so basically this is a unification bout.
Yeah, so it made it that much bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's
I wonder why they didn't do that for Keith Thurman. Why they didn't have the belts on the line for Keith Thurman?
I don't know, because he wasn't. He probably ain't even ranked in the top 10, and
he wasn't in their WBO rankings.
Oh, okay, then that makes sense.
Catch weight too. It was at a catch weight.
Plus the WBC had already had the fight set. Right. Pandora was fighting. Remember, Pandora was fighting for the WBC, but because he's replacing, they just basically put it all on the line with that fight with Tim Tszyu.
Right.
Okay, then. And speaking of Brimley, man, let's go ahead and let you cook, man. Shout out to Brim.
Hey, listen, I'm flying into the back door. I'm multitasking on my ass. But listen, I was on live, and I literally was on the phone right before Glenn got on and gave us that duck language, right? Now, I'm going to be fair. That duck language deserves to be, analyzed and some scrutiny. But Tim Tszyu did turn around and say that I'm not vacating anything. But, he been talking this, new era fighter, no more this pussy and all that. Well, after he beats Fandor, the time will tell. If he fights Bud, then he's living by what he said. If he fights Spence, then that means he let PBC and his manager get in his ear to drop the WBO, keep the WBC, and fight Errol Spence. And the reason why I take such an issue with it, and I have an issue with Fandor fighting for a belt, I think if you coming off of a knockout loss, now you can lose a close decision or something like that, and maybe be able to get another title shot. But if you lose clearly, get your ass whooped, get knocked out, we should not be rewarding losers. If Bud lost like that and Bud was in this position, I wouldn't be for him getting a title shot on the next division up after getting sparked out. Same rules apply here. To me, it's killing the spirit of competition, and it's why boxing is not even the top 10 of sports, because shit like this. I'm gonna stop calling it the sport of boxing. I'm gonna start calling it the business of boxing, because if this happens, it's ridiculous. It just doesn't serve to reward a loser, instead of rewarding the winner. And the thing that makes it so bad is that the reason why shit like this happens is because people are fans of fighters instead of fans of the sport. And a lot of Errol Spence fans are all happy and cheering and finding something to get hyped up. And I see people who are just egging them on just to see Spence, they want to see Spence get sparked out again so they can laugh at him again. I mean, I don't think Spence is finished, but I don't think Spence should be jumping in fighting Tim Tszyu. I think he should be fighting Erickson Lubin. I think that's a great fight for him to get back in position. But to put him in a title shot after such a devastating loss, It's a disrespect to the sport of boxing. And the same thing, the reason why I let the Fandora pass is because he was a replacement. But again, he was replacing a guy that hadn't fought in 84,000 years. So, I mean, end of the day, I would love for the sport of boxing to get out of his own way and stop playing the political games too much, because all of them are guilty of this. It's not just a PBC thing, so I'm not going to make it a singular thing. But we need to be looking at the essence of best fighting the best, the people who've earned the positions they earned, and not have people skip the line just because you're loyal. You know what I mean? I guess San Francisco won the San Francisco, we automatically give them the Super Bowl next year, after they lost the Super Bowl to Kansas City Chiefs. That's what the equivalent of this would be, in my opinion. That's my time.
All right, man. So let me do this. Let me run this interview. I'm not sure if anybody heard it in the chat or on the panel. I know somebody alluded to it earlier. So let me run this shit because I forgot to play it. Everybody mute your audio. Let's listen to Leonard Ellerbe, the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, talk about Terence Crawford, Sebastian Fandor, and Tim Tszyu. Roll that clip.
Tim Tszyu and Fandor. Can't help to ask a little bit of the business side of, like, obviously Crawford has been eyeing the winner, and Errol Spence is making a trip out here to Vegas, and
I saw that.
So I guess maybe on a kind of like a business position, like who would more likely get the fight between Errol and Crawford?
Who will get the fight?
If between the winner, I guess.
Errol Spence.
Okay.
And there's no knock on Crawford, but Errol Spence he's family. He has a relationship with the PBC and has had a relationship a number of years. And if I'm not mistaken, well, one, let me start with Terence Crawford is a beast. But I think he's let it be known that he's a free agent and he's not with the PBC. So, I mean, kind of how that goes. It's like.
So I guess I have to ask, like, the follow-up question is, when it comes to the two guys, and Terence was the one that beat Spence, and the loyalty, the business sense, and and even if people can go and nitpick on maybe the business, who may sell more, or the potential of selling the fight bigger, would it still be Errol Spence, or would Terence Crawford eclipse?
Only in my opinion.
Yes,
it's only in my opinion, because I just happen to know the numbers, and I know the business that all these fighters who have fought on pay-per-view and with their live gates looked at. I know that. I know that. Errol Spence against the winner of that fight is a bigger fight.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Beating Spence and being the undisputed.
A lot of times don't really have nothing to do with that. And it's no disrespect to anybody. It's just sometimes how the business is.
Do you think the fans will feel like, because the business, it shows that and then it's an opinion based, right? Or
sure.
That Spence would probably get the fight for being the PBC and things like that. But the fans would be a little upset that maybe the one who...
What fans?
The fans, who watch the sport and say, hey, Crawford won. He should... The more legacy-defining fight.
The fans on Twitter?
I mean, in general.
Okay, boxing fans is different from the fans on Twitter. And that's where I kind of run into situations with people on Twitter, the Twitter managers and the Twitter
motherfucker block me, y'all.
Things about a fucking big fight, and I'm not talking about that fight.
Correct.
I'm just saying in general, because I've heard conversation. This fight is a big fight. No, it's not. What's considered a big fight? You have boxing stars and you have superstars. Okay, there's a big difference. You have a lot of boxing stars. All these guys are boxing stars. But a superstar and then being a crossover mainstream guy, that's like at the highest level. And it's like that's at the pinnacle. And, it's not guys running around here with the ability to do that, because that's a process. That is a process. It's like, yeah, it's a process from being a boxing star to being a household name. That's kind of really to sum it up. You become a household name, that shit is damn near impossible. You know, but if you've been there before, you know what it looks like and what it feels like. But everybody kind of thinks, and again, I'm not talking no specific fighters, but when it just comes down to the business, it's different. And I understand the fans get frustrated. Y'all don't want to do this. Y'all don't. It's not. It don't come down to that. The business is what it is. The numbers will never ever lie. The people will. The numbers won't lie. I guarantee you they won't. They won't change.
You know, with the whole free agent of Terence, if Terence wanted to come back and do like a PBC deal, would that is that what he would need to do? I guess.
I can't speak for Terence Crawford. He has his own representation. Terence is a very smart guy. He has great representation. He just come off of a huge fight with Earl Spence that did very good business. He has a good team. So they would be able to answer that question better. And he's a phenomenal fighter. I can just tell you about the relationship over here with like somebody like Earl Spence.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's on speed dial with Al. He's on speed dial with him.
How does a fighter who comes off a big fight loss but still able to maintain that, I guess in this sense, bigger business than the winner?
Well, a lot of times people don't really understand what the business is. Is that Earl lost the fight. Okay, a lot of fighters lost the fight. Okay, he lost to the better man on that particular night, who's a phenomenal fighter, in Terence Crawford. Many people think he's the best fighter in the world. You know, just about everybody will co-sign with say coming off a tremendous performance, but sometimes the performance is different from the business. And it's no knock on this person or that person, but sometimes it's different. So you have to go back and evaluate that and look. I just happen to have access to the information.
Man, shut the fuck up.
And if Earl Spence wants that opportunity, he's going to pick up the phone and talk to his guy.
Hi, man. Y'all heard what Leonard Ellerbe had to say. He's pretty much saying the same rhetoric about the business of boxing, and Earl Spence is still a bigger star than Terence Bud Crawford, which we all know is utter bullshit. But let me go out to somebody, man, because I need some help on this shit. I didn't really get the cook on it, so I would love to know what he think. Shout out to my guy, Mr. 214 from the Spit Bucket Podcast, aka IOTBA Boxing Talk. Make sure y'all go sub up to his channels and the Facebook group. You're live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, bro. Pop your shit.
E3, Go Thriller, Black Picasso, Mr. Paint 'em like no picture, like no other. What's popping, my guy?
Hey, man, I got to get your opinion on that. I'm not sure if you heard what Leonard Ellerbe just said. Go ahead and cook, man. Floor is yours.
Well, first off, before I get to that Leonard Ellerbe, right, and I apologize, E3. I just
go
want
ahead,
to
do
get
your
on
thing.
and you know, just say how, you know, these guys saying, Mortimer, we're back. Mortimer, we're back. They sound like some silhouettes. You know, you niggas need to go make a band. Because, you know, that is just utter ridiculousness, you know, for these individuals, you know, to say we back, right? Yeah, you could be back, and to get back to what Leonard Ellerbe said, he 100% correct. He ain't lying. It's the business of boxing. You know, Earl will get that fight next. You know why? Because Terence Crawford made the decision, you know, to leave PBC to opt out, right? Which I don't think he should have did. But with him doing that, this is just another predicament he in. But the thing about it is, history gonna show that Terence Crawford, like your poll say, is the most avoided fighter of all time. You know, people want to get up here and have their panties tight, you know, uh, because of the business of it. But then if you understand the business of it, you can't be mad about the other people in the way they do business. This just show who Terrence Bud Crawford is. Like this is the real boogeyman. Like I have never seen anything like this ever before in my life since I've been watching boxing. And I used to be one of them guys who was on that other side of the street, right? You know, who thought that it was a facade. What you guys was telling us, E3, about Terence Crawford. You know how you say when the boogeyman come knocking at your door, these guys start to act different, right? Just like Tim Zoo, Mr. Tough Guy. He was talking tough all week. Now, all of a sudden, Mr. Tough Guy, now he want to fight Earl Spence. Hey, it's the business of boxing. If that's what he choose to do it. But let's get to Earl Spence, right? Earl Spence talking about, oh, I want the winner out of Tim Zoo and Fundora. Take him, Earl Spence, because everybody know that you ain't mentally capable, like really, to take a fight right now. Because this the thing when you see where a fighter heart is, right? Because real fighters gonna show you how they act after defeat. Earl Spence has did the total opposite of what a real fighter do. That is show character. That is be the same guy he was when he lost. He have did the total opposite. And if anybody think Earl Spence gonna go, if Zoo is the winner, which I'm picking Fundora, but if Zoo is the winner, I will bet anybody on her money that Earl Spence don't beat Tim Zoo.
Already, hey man, the panel is open. Y'all go ahead and rock, man.
Real quick, before everybody gets started, I'd like y'all to know, all you Maverick haters, we're now up 3 with 4 seconds to go, and Luca on the line, shooting the second of 2.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Say oh
We on
yeah.
top tonight. We on
Yeah,
top
yeah.
tonight.
Oh, the Mavericks gonna
That-
win. That's good because the Rockets won too. They on a 10-game winning
so
streak.
this
Yeah.
We don't
crazy,
care
right?
about teams that aren't in the
You know,
play-in, bro.
cause you know when I was out, you know I scrolled up my articles and I see the Lakers got the dust beat off them by the Indiana Pacers, right? I seen that. You know,
Yeah.
I wasn't able to watch the game, but I seen the finishing product, and now I'm looking at the Mavericks, right? You know, where people on here
Pop your
be
shit
doing
off.
all this talking about how we ain't who we is, right? Man, Luca and Kyrie are the most dynamic players on the basketball court as a tandem. The Mavericks adding Galford in the trade, and that other guy, PJ Washington, was the best moves in NBA trade deadline. If people don't think the Dallas Mavericks, after watching this team, after the All-Star breaks, we're getting all their new added players. If y'all don't think they are going to be competitive and are going to compete to go for it all, like people out here are crazy. And that ain't just because I'm a Mavericks fan. We just never had nothing like this. See, I go far back, even when we won the 2011 championship. We ain't had a better team than this,
Oh
where we
shit.
got 2 dynamic players who could do whatever they want on that court. My
Hold up,
bad.
Luca have 77 points. What the fuck?
No.
No,
And the
that got to
Did
be
he
Mavericks
wrong.
today?
win.
Nah,
That's
That
his
got to be
Kyrie
Not
got
wrong.
30
in the
that's
though.
his jersey number, Q.
play-in.
Big Kyrie
Oh,
got
I
Kick him
30
out
don't
of
though.
the
know.
bitch, man.
Hell,
Put that limit,
I'm
put that
Kick him
sorry,
limit
out
boy.
of the
down.
bitch.
I gotta put the
That
Put that
L's
limit
down.
down.
I
That's
gotta
his
put the
Just
jersey
cute.
L's
number, Q.
down, boy.
But he almost
God
got a triple
damn.
double though. Luca balling, man.
Hey,
Hey, I agree,
Yeah.
bro. I think y'all won the trade deadline. I feel like y'all got the necessary pieces in place because I was one of the dudes before prior to the season that told y'all, hey man, I still think y'all are missing a piece. I think y'all either need a big that can shoot, or y'all just need a big that can get rebounds and put backs and block shots and be a disruptor in the paint. And I think y'all answered the bell with Gafford and PJ Washington, who is a stretch forward. I think the only reservation that I have about, well, two of them about the Dallas Mavericks
Don't
is
forget
their
about
health
Lively.
and their defense.
Well, that's
That's
funny
it.
to say because if you
That's
look at
it.
our defense over the past 20 games, it has been one of the best in the league defensively. If you look over the past 20 games with the new team that we got, we are one of the best defensive teams in the league. Yeah, we do have deficiencies like everybody else have deficiencies. Because my main problem with putting the Mavericks over the edge, because I am picking the Denver Nuggets to win the championship. My main problem is Tim Hardaway Jr. Like Tim Hardaway has been
Amen.
iffy all year. I mean, not all year long. He be
All
on,
career.
then he be off. But he off right now. And we don't need that Timmy going into this playoffs that he be on if the Mavericks want to compete. But I got Denver Nuggets winning it all, though.
I ain't mad at that, man. Y'all go ahead and rock, man.
Yeah, but another thing, like, you know what? You saying, you know, like if I'm Terence Crawford and if I'm all his fans, like this is I'm pissed off right now. I'm pissed, bro.
I'm not.
Because like now, let me tell you why, bro. Like like fuck all that, right? Because all of us, I'm saying us, because I was one of them saying, man, if Terence Crawford beat Earl Spence, man, he deserved all the respect in the world, bro. He beat Earl Spence, right? Beat him religiously, right? Like one of the worst ass whoopings you've seen, probably the worst ass whooping of all time with fighters on that caliber like that, right? And for Terence Crawford still not to get respect, like from all the sanctioning bodies,
You know
you
why he
know,
ain't getting respect from Al Heyman, IO? It's because he disrespected. So if you want to check, like in your words, if you want to check, you don't disrespect. He
well, that's a
disrespected
lie.
with
That's a
that
lie.
30 minute. Can I explain? With that
Well, I
That
30
ain't what
minute
wasn't
you were
through
saying
though.
the other night.
that
I
30
wasn't
minute
through though.
video that he made on Instagram telling the world how Al Heyman businesses ran some shit that we didn't know about that he fucking exposed to the whole world. So he is being punished for that shit, bro. Y'all gotta
Man,
stop acting like
that
y'all
is a
gotta stop
damn
acting
lie.
like he ain't
That is a
responsible for this
damn
whole
lie.
career.
That is a damn lie because I vividly remember what Terence Crawford did. Was he on there pillow talking and talking about the fight? Yeah, but the one thing that Terence Crawford did do was give Al Heyman the ultimate respect. So getting on her line like that, talking about he was disrespecting Al Heyman. No, he wasn't disrespecting Al Heyman. He was disrespecting Earl Spence, nigga. He said, Al Heyman, I like him. He's a cool guy. The disrespect was towards Earl Spence because the fight wasn't being made. And, he's supposed to do that. They was the only two left. He didn't disrespect Al Heyman. So what you
Just
talking
a
about,
good,
does he
just a
want to
So
good,
be,
so
like,
talk so talking
he
his
want to,
business wasn't
hold
I'm
up,
talking
so
being
what,
about a
disrespectful,
private
IO.
conversation.
nah,
Yes,
no,
he
no.
did. He
Hey, listen,
violated trust. Well, if he
okay,
didn't disrespect, he violated trust. Do not argue that. He
okay,
violated the trust, the secrecy at the negotiating table. He
okay.
violated the trust. What you got to say about that, Mr. 214?
And what you say though, Q2, I'm gonna answer both at the same time.
I said him talking the business. You think that's something that Al Heyman truly appreciated, considering it
Okay,
was a
so
lot of whatever his business was we did not know until Terrence Bud Crawford pillow talk that, sir?
so violating the trust, um,
Yes.
you have two sides. You can look at it like I did when I was like, damn, Terence Crawford, why you doing all this pillow talking, bro? Doing all this. Y'all know I was an advocate of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a true
Right.
statement?
That's
Yeah, yes,
Right?
facts.
sir. Yes,
Good.
sir.
But
That's
see, this
fact.
the thing, this one thing we gotta look at right here. That pillow talking paid off for Terence Crawford. That's what y'all don't speak about. Because uh he had no guarantee. Then it turned into a guarantee, and then both of these fighters made the most money that they ever made, bro. So that pillow talking, it paid off because you know what it did? Even though if he ain't getting a fight right now, it made history. You know, the first man to ever go in two-way divisions and become undisputed easy. I want everybody to
I
think
got a
about this,
question now,
right?
y'all.
Hold on. I want everybody to think about this.
Okay,
Like,
so then after that, let me ask you a question.
look at Terence Crawford run. No matter what we said about it, look at his run through undisputed in both weight divisions. He made it look easy. What'd you say now, Mr. Q?
Okay, my question to you is: you say the pillow talking benefited him, right? And he made it work for him to get the money. I guess then, but far as for the long run, how did that benefit him, considering he not finna get the Tim Zoo fight?
Now, I mean, you got merit to what you're saying, but see, you ain't using context to why he ain't getting the Zoo fight or why he ain't getting the Earl Spence fight or who was the reason. And it's Earl the True Spence Jr., bro. He is the reason because if Earl knew that he didn't want this fight, right, Earl shouldn't have immediately said he was going to take the rematch. Then everybody around the world, we waiting on this. Then months later, Earl come out and say he got cataract problems. He got to get surgery. So this is the thing right here.
Change your plans.
No. So everybody want to talk about what Crawford didn't do. Crawford did do what he did. He accepted his B side because we know Earl made more money.
No,
He
he didn't.
signed.
You're lying.
No, he
No,
didn't.
can
You're
I
lying.
finish?
You're
You're
lying.
lying right now. He ain't accept no
Si-
B-side.
no,
We
no,
put the
no.
coin,
Hold
or we
up,
come out the ring last. He
So
accept no
Terrence Crawford
B-side.
wasn't a B-side now?
Hold up. That was Earl fault. You niggas don't blame that on Crawford. Blame that on Earl for letting this nigga manipulate him to have a motherfucking coin flip when he was the A side, nigga. Blame Earl Spence,
And
nigga.
Io, can I piggyback off of a point that you're making, concert, about the
Yeah.
whole negotiations and how I fell through? Because, you know, Fish claimed that the man is pillow talking, so he's getting punished for what happened for airing out their business at the PBC. Well, if that's the case, then General Big Fish and Q, then why did they go back to the negotiation table? Why did they make the fight?
Had a cut. It was obligated. They
No. I'm talking about before the first fight. I ain't talking about the rematch. I'm saying whenever Crawford went off to fight David Avenesian, and he said he was going to spin the block, just like Earl said he would spin the block, and they went back to the negotiation table. Based off of your logic, the fight should have never happened. Why did it happen? If Al Heyman was so pissed,
Earl Spence
made the fight.
Spence wanted that fight, bro. He wanted that fight. Like, despite what y'all was saying, Terence Crawford told you and IOTBA that Earl Spence wasn't ducking him. Earl want the fight. It's the other people that's trying to keep the fight from happening. So Earl made that shit happen. The Al Heyman didn't want to fuck with him. So
Hey, you know what?
So now, hold on. So
My bad.
So now that it's a new time, that era is over. So what y'all said, yeah, in the short term, like you said, yeah, he won the battle, but he fucking lose. Now this next battle is gonna probably be put him on the shelf for this whole fucking year. Because Earl Spence said, okay, you don't want to fucking thank me like I asked you to. You ain't fucking thank me. I'm gonna go take your fucking fight now. Then.
You co-signing that Fish? Are you co-signing that shit, Fish?
Rematch right now.
Big
Are you co-signing that Fish?
Right now.
Of course he is.
That's
this
pathetic,
the goofy
Big
shit I'm
Fish.
talking about.
It's niggas like this that enable this shit.
Hey man, it is what it is, man. It's just the reality, man.
Nah, it is. Yeah,
No, it's
it
Terrence
is what it
Crawford's
is.
reality. It's his reality.
Yeah.
He's the only fighter that got to go through this shit. It's his reality. Don't nobody else get ducked like this, bro. Don't nobody else get blackballed like this, Q.
And it's sad, and I feel sorry for the man. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't. No, you don't. Boy, you full of shit. I'm sorry. Nigga, you just was on. Nigga, you was on talking about we bad.
It ain't set in stone yet, though.
Yo, that nigga had an orgasm when he got that news.
I ain't gonna lie. It's just y'all that excites me the most about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because man, but y'all been on cloud 9 and then some since July 29th. Man, I've been man, July 29th finna come back up again, man. Why are we even still talking about this shit?
But see, this the one thing y'all don't know. Terence Crawford fight once a year anyway. That's what he been doing the last 3 or 4 years. This ain't nothing new.
Yeah, because PBC was ducking them niggas.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
Right, but come on, but it's like that shit right there really don't even matter though. Like it's the fact that like every time in my Eat Thriller the Black Picasso voice, every time the boogeyman come knocking at the door, niggas make excuses. And see, this is crazy right here. Because this making Earl look real bad.
Poor fella.
Straight up.
No. This is making Earl look real bad, bro. Like this is making him like what? Like I can't wait to hear what he gotta say. That's gonna be the most intriguing shit. Like you know the
what if
nigga
he don't
been
do
in
no
hot.
interviews? You know, Earl will keep walking.
But if he don't do no interviews, then that's just gonna show you.
You know what I
like
think?
where he
One of
at.
the things he gonna say, Ayo, man, it's really hard to negotiate with Terence Crawford, and I don't have 4 months to waste at the negotiating table.
It was out.
Tim Zoo is an agreeable guy. We're gonna go with that fight.
Hold
up, but that's a
Tim
lie.
gonna know his role. He gonna know his place. All that shit. You ain't gotta go through all that.
Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say right here.
So we still supposed to be B-side, huh?
No, look, this is what they saying right here. Remember?
What you mean? Yes. Did you just not hear Leonard Ellerbe?
It may be so, but look, this is what they saying right here.
Hang out with Dr. Dre, getting a groupie invite to a Hollywood event, man. Don't make you a
on YouTube. Ain't none of that.
So whenever y'all told the man to go promote himself, he need to do interviews, he need to ingratiate himself with, celebrities and things of that nature. Hold on, General Big Fish. In the moment that the man has started doing that, now you're saying he's being a groupie.
It's too late, E3.
No, it's never too late. It's never. Stop it. Stop it, Big Fish.
He need to be up.
You gotta stop this shit. Your hatred is like second to none.
You know what? See, this is another thing they won't say about Terence Crawford. Remember how I said, if David Benavidez want to fight with Canelo, he got to kiss his ass.
Yeah,
right?
He did say that.
He do. Yep. So when Fish, you brought that point up, right? But you got to really read in between the line, like y'all be trying to tell me, right? When you said Crawford said Earl Spence was never ducking me. Fish, you know what Terence Crawford was doing? He was kissing ass.
Puckering up. I still don't understand. Yep.
He was kissing ass. No, can I finish? No, Fish, can I finish? Can I finish? No, can I finish? See, he wanted
business.
No,
ass business. He'll be signed with PBC.
No.
Y'all get
the
fuck out of here with
that. So leading up to the fight, General Big Fish, leading up to the fight, you mean to tell me that Bud didn't start switching his tune? He didn't start playing nice with Earl Spence? Because I vividly remember me having several shows saying, why the fuck is Terence Crawford saying this nigga not ducking no more?
He signed the fucking contract and they were set to fight. He said all that shit after the fucking shit was in ink. So he didn't have to say none of that shit, bro. Come on, man.
But Terence Crawford was a gracious one, though. He went up to Earl Spence and said, man, you still a great fighter, man.
He still ain't putting a nigga under the bus, bro. But Fish don't want to take none of that into account.
But Fish, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, Fish, like I just gave a great point. Like Terence Crawford kissed ass a little bit, like you got to do to get that fight, right? Something that Benavidez got to do.
Yo, that's fucking
no, he didn't.
You're misleading right now, bro.
No.
He said that after the fucking fight was already fucking signed, sealed, and delivered, bro. He didn't have to
Listen,
say it,
Io,
man.
we can
He
let
said
these
that
guys
shit
have their
before
moment.
Tyson Ryan fought.
Hold
The fight
on.
wasn't
to
signed
get
yet
the
at that
fucking
time.
fight, bro.
Time
He
out,
ain't never say
General.
that shit until the fucking fight was
Y'all
made.
can be happy, y'all can be elated, y'all can celebrate, y'all can jump up and down, stomp your feet, clap your hands in my IOTBA voice. If Earl Spence get this fight between him and Fundor, as long as it ain't for the belts, I don't give a fuck.
Fundor losing. What the fuck you mean?
I said
it's a
either
winner out
one,
of 10
Brimley.
too. Yeah,
Either fucking one, it doesn't matter. As long as the
You
WBO
can't
belt ain't
say
gonna be
that,
on the
Brim.
line.
We don't know
As
what's
long as
gonna
the
happen until we
WBO belt
see.
is not on the line, I don't give a fuck who
Oh,
you
we
fight.
don't care about the
As long
belt,
as Bud
E3.
get the
Y'all
belt
can
at
have that
154,
belt. We
that's
don't
cool.
care about that.
Hey,
Y'all
that's
can have
fine
that.
with me.
If they didn't
That's
care
fine.
about the belt, they
That's
wouldn't be
fine
doing
with
what
me.
they doing.
So
Stop
why
the
you
bullshit.
care about Fish? Why you care about Canelo so much and what he doing if you don't care about what Earl Spence doing?
I do care about what Earl Spence doing.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You
Yes,
happy.
I
You
do.
said
What
more.
you mean?
You sent E3 a super chat and say Mortimer, we're back.
Yeah,
Nigga,
we're
you
back.
sent a super chat and said that.
Yeah, we're back. What you talking
Like back to
about?
what? Back to what?
Yo, Spence get this fight and
Like,
get
and you know
knocked
what's
out,
crazy?
boy. I'm telling you, boy, the tears are gonna be long as fuck.
Earl gonna win it. If he were to win the belt, he ain't gonna do nothing but drop him because he don't want to fight Bud no more. That shit ain't gonna
Spence
happen.
we gonna fight Canelo
He
next.
gonna look the
We
other
gonna
way. He
fight
gonna move
Canelo
up the
next.
weight division.
Hey, Brim, you used to be an Earl sexual like I.O. Are you gonna
I
be
never was
ass
an Earl
ass too?
sexual. Never was.
Are you
Never
gonna
Yes,
was.
be
you
ass
was. You was a
ass?
fucking
No, I
Earl
wasn't. I wasn't
sexual.
hearing none of that
Yes,
bullshit.
you was.
Fuck
You
out
even
of here.
admitted
I
to
wasn't
it.
Brian.
You even admitted to it.
Not hearing it. Nope.
You
Nope. I did
you
not
was a
admit to it.
wasn't
Bullshit.
Brian.
full-blown Earl
No,
sexual until I
I was Earl
converted you.
sexual and I picked Bud to win the fucking fight.
You
Ain't
no
that
no no
fucking
no no.
goofy
You
talk
was
right
just
now?
hedging your bets
Thriller.
because you didn't
I
want to be
wouldn't hedge
wrong.
no
Thriller.
fucking
3
bet.
years
Get the
ago.
fuck
Okay,
out
so
of here. I
by
picked
show
Bud
of
since
hands, hold on, Brimley. I know you tend to
It
get a
was
little
Brian.
emotional. It's okay, but let me ask the niggas that's been coming on the panel, that's been knowing Stephen Brimley. By show of hands, was Stephen Brimley an Earl sexual? Yes or no? To everybody that been coming
Hell
on the
yeah.
panel.
All these hating ass niggas,
Hell
give me
yeah.
a fucking break.
Mosquito,
Oh,
what
it
would
was
you say,
Brian.
sir?
It was Brian.
Mosquito,
It was
Mosquito,
Brian.
was Stephen Brimley an Earl sexual?
He was one in the now. He was one. He was in the now.
Exactly.
I was
Okay.
second when I said Bud
General
gonna win
Big
the fight.
Fish. General Big Fish. Was Stephen Brimley an Earl sexual?
He was a flaming Earl sexual.
Hold on, time out. My
Earl
guy
sexual
Moolah.
picked Bud to win the
Brimley,
fight.
hold
Ain't
on.
that
I'm
some
gonna let you
bullshit?
talk. I'm gonna let you defend yourself.
E3
I'm gonna go around the room, sir.
hey,
Can I go around? Mitch
E3,
Hennessy.
and to
Was
add to that,
what,
and to add to that, in my Brimley voice, E3, I knew you
You
Earl
breaking
Spence.
up because they don't want
I
to hear
knew
this. The
Earl
world
Spence
don't want to
before
hear
I
this
met
bullshit.
Terence Crawford.
You breaking up because the world don't want to hear that bullshit. You
Hey,
kicking.
Hennessy, was Stephen Brimley an Earl sexual prior?
E3.
Mitch Hennessy, was he Earl sexual, bro?
Definitely, most definitely was.
Okay, then what about my guy Moolah? Al Moolah. I know he been quiet. He probably at work or busy. Moolah. Was Stephen Brimley Earl sexual, bro? Before I converted him over to the Bud Buddies?
Honestly, Thriller, when I found y'all, you had already converted them, so I can't say.
Okay. And hey, Goldie Loke just slid in the building, man. Hey, Goldie, before you get to cooking, bro, was Stephen Brimley an Earl sexual?
Goldie Loke is against anything I say, bro.
I don't even want to cook.
Can he finish speaking, please?
I don't even
Goldie
want to
Loke.
cook.
Goldie Loke.
Hey, hit the link just to answer this question.
Okay, go ahead.
Just to answer this goddamn question. That nigga was one of the biggest flip-flop Earl section we ever had on a motherfucking panel. That nigga, somebody else said, talking ass motherfucker was an Earl section. And we knew he was an Earl section because we beat his ass down. Then he changed over to Bud, said Bud's going to beat Earl. He got back and we called him a flip-flopping motherfucker. Yeah, he was a section. Yeah, he was an Earl section.
Yeah, he couldn't handle it. Hey, this what happened, Mr. Golden. He looked at all the polling that E3 used to do. He was like, I'll get more favor if I become a Bud Buddy. Let's try that.
Yeah. Come on, fight.
Can I defend myself now? Can I defend myself now?
Hold on. Let me say this.
No. Mr. Golden time still. Keep talking.
He was the first one to be on the Earl section in the Bud Buddy list.
Yep.
No, look.
He made history.
I'm gonna tell
He
you how
made
it
history.
was though.
Huh?
This how it was. When I first came on Bram, he used to give pushback if Arrow fans was going too hard, and then he'd get pushback if Bud fans was going too hard. But
That's why we call it flip flop.
Yeah,
That's why we
that's
call
when
it
I
flip
started
flop.
Being
coming
a
on.
fan of the
That's why he's a
sport,
flip-flopper.
not of one fighter.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, Brian Glazier. Yeah.
Brimley.
I defend myself. You gotta get this bullshit on the way so we can move on
I
off of the
can
break.
vividly remember the first few times you came on my panel. You came on trying to rip my fucking head off about my series.
Okay,
Because you didn't feel like Earl Spence was ducking.
Okay,
It took about 15 episodes before I converted you over to the other side.
Can I get into it? Because you didn't convert me. Tom did
Go
it.
ahead.
Errol Spence's actions did it. Errol Spence's actions did
Go
it.
ahead.
Can I speak, please? Can I please? Y'all been going at me hard body. Can I please defend myself? Can I please give y'all my position?
It's okay. Calm down. Go ahead.
Here's the problem that I have with you guys. You guys always talk about if you get new evidence, you have a right to change your mind and all this. But Brim don't get that entitlement. But here's the deal. I came into this knowing that Bud was going to win. I said I like Spence a little bit more from back in the days. Stop shut the hell up and let me speak, damn it. Okay, so I said from the very jump street, I got Terence Crawford winning the fight. I said that I knew about Spence about 6 months before Terence Crawford. I argued some points in benefit for Errol Spence to try to be fair to Errol Spence, but Tom proved that Errol Spence was wrong about certain. Okay, you ain't going to let me talk. I'm gonna hop off. You ain't going to let me talk. You ain't going to let me talk. You going to keep on hitting the crickets. Okay, y'all playing me right now. Y'all having fun. Have fun. Y'all win. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all abusing me for being an actual true boxing fan. Y'all abusing me for being a true boxing fan. That's crazy. For not dicking one side. I've never been a Bud Buddy. I've never been an aerosexual because I'm not invested in either fighter to that degree. This shit is crazy. This is crazy. How you gonna let me speak my piece but hit me with the crickets and y'all keep on interrupting me?
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers.
God
you
damn.
greasy as hell, E8. You greasy as hell, E8. You greasy as hell, E8. You greasy
I let you talk, bro. You still mad. I let you talk.
I'm not mad. You just greasy as hell. I'm smiling, bro. I'm not mad. Y'all doing me Crisco greasy. Y'all doing me Crisco greasy.
You can't laugh.
Hey, bro, I'm coming to your defense, bro.
Hey, bro, go ahead. No, hold on, y'all. Let him finish his point. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
What's the point? You gonna keep? I'm gonna keep on hitting with the crickets and interrupt me and have fun on my expense.
Yeah, man.
Y'all doing me greasy, man. I'm in Crisco style. Yeah.
Go ahead. Y'all got that so much shit going on.
Goldie low conspiracy gold. Hush your mouth. Don't worry about Wilder winning the fight.
Oh my God.
I tell you what they do that show. It's not no conspiracy, but you been an aerosexual though. Nigga, you a crab for Earl.
You finished or you finished or you done, Golden?
You a crab for Earl.
You finished or you done? You finished or you done, Golden Grams? Okay.
Hell nah. You doing that so much shit.
From the very beginning, I said, I'm gonna stop talking.
Go ahead, bro. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I'm gonna talk. I hear.
I'm gonna mute my mic. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
From the very first time I got on E3. From the very first time I got on E3 show, the very moment I got on the show, I said Terence Crawford will beat Errol Spence because he's the more. Fuck y'all. I ain't. What the fuck y'all? Fuck you, here. You keep on hitting me with the crickets. You dirty. You dirty. No, I'm done. There's no point. I ain't got no wins here. I ain't got no wins here. So I'm just gonna catch this L, and y'all gonna believe what y'all gonna believe. I ain't got no win here.
Joke? Somebody tell me this is a fucking joke. Tell me, somebody. Is it a joke?
This is a losing battle. This is a losing battle for me. There's no point for me fighting. I need to just throw up the white flag and wave that shit. I ain't got no win here.
You
We
got
can
to
put
stop
up
this
the
shit,
footage,
bro.
Brim.
I ain't
Just
got
be
no win.
honest,
Brim,
man.
it's on video.
I am being
Brim,
honest.
just be
How you gonna
honest,
tell me to be
man.
honest when from the
Be
very beginning I
honest.
said Terence Crawford is going to win? That's been
No, you
documented.
did. No, you
Yes, I
Big
did.
did. I
fish.
No,
never
you
said Errol was
did.
going to win the
Big
fight. I
fish.
No, you
never
did
said Errol
not.
was going to win
No,
the fight.
in
And
the
y'all
Hey,
heard
big
beginning.
fish.
y'all heard. You cannot go in any files, any show
Oh
that
my
shows that said I
God.
said Errol Smith was going to win the fight.
Mr.
You guys are
Golden.
fugazi as hell for
Yes,
this.
sir.
Man,
Listen here.
nigga
In
right
the
there.
beginning,
You a
you
lying
did
ass
not say, bro,
motherfucker.
stop,
You lying.
stop it, bro. In the
You lying,
beginning,
Golden.
you
Why
you
you
was
lying on
not
me,
going
bro?
for
Don't lie
you was
on me.
not going
Don't
for
lie on
Bud.
me. Don't
You
lie
wasn't
on
going
me
for
and say
Bud.
I never picked Errol Spence to win the fight. Never
Man,
once you
you
ever heard
know
me say
what?
that. You a lying ass
Man,
motherfucker. If you say that I pick Errol Spence to win the fight, you trying to play me. Yeah,
Nigga,
you guys are cool. You being fugazi right now.
I remember everybody
Big
got in
fish.
your ass about that shit.
Big
I
fish.
never
Yep.
picked Errol Spence to win the fight. Y'all got
Yo.
with me because y'all thought I was an
Hey,
Errol but I'm picking Bud. Talking about I'm
do
hedging my
David
bet.
have
How
some
am I hedging my
open
bet when I
weekends?
told y'all from the jump street that
Hey,
this
boy,
is
that
why
was
Terence
tough,
Crawford's going to
boy.
win the fight?
This
You
nigga
guys are
Grim
being
is
goofy.
drowning.
It's not good. You can't be a fan of boxing and try to be fair to both fighters with y'all niggas. Because y'all
Hey,
niggas is
Duncan,
territorial as fuck. Y'all
Duncan, that
niggas is
nigga making a
territorial as
perfect
fuck.
one, boy.
I can't be a fair-minded boxing fan with y'all niggas. I can't be a
It's
fair-minded
perfect,
boxing fan because
boy.
y'all niggas is bud buddies and aerosexuals to the fullest.
Oh, motherfucker, you better
I came
watching
up with
that.
the damn phrase bud buddy, damn it.
Hey,
No, you
man.
did.
Hey,
Hey,
David
we
Hasselhoff.
appreciate you for that too, bro.
You guys is boo-boo, bro. In my
You
Kendrick voice. You niggas boo-boo.
Come on,
In my
Brim.
Kendrick voice, you
Bless
niggas
your
boo-boo.
heart. Bless your heart.
Oh, fuck out of here, Golden Grams.
Oh,
You got a conspiracy
that's
to
soft
tell us
ass
about?
shit. Yeah,
What's
I
up
got a
with Diddy?
conspiracy
You
to tell you
got
about.
a conspiracy
I'm
about
gonna tell
Diddy
you
for
what.
us?
Listen, I got a good conspiracy to tell you about. Y'all remember that nigga was an Earl sexual?
Yep.
That's definitely a conspiracy. That's definitely a fucking conspiracy. That's definitely a
Man,
conspiracy.
Hey, Mr. Golden.
that
Mr.
nigga was
Yeah.
the biggest.
Yeah.
Can I ask
How
Mr.
can you be
Golden
the
a
biggest
question?
Nigga was
aerosexual if you say
the
Terence Crawford's
biggest.
gonna win the fight?
you was
That shit is
the
the coolest
biggest
shit I've ever
aerosexual,
heard.
boy.
E3, I can't
He
believe you even
was.
engaging in
Boy,
this
he
goofy shit.
was,
Man,
boy.
hey
E3,
man, the truth is the
on
truth.
another note,
Let the truth
Hold
come
up.
to power,
Hey,
and the power
hold up.
come to the truth in my IOTBA voice.
yeah.
Yep.
Big
You
Fish
was
got a
getting
question to
sexual,
ask
bro.
me.
It's okay. It's okay.
Big
Y'all
Fish.
making my ass
It's
in.
okay, Brim.
Hey, bro, hold on
Right?
one minute. Y'all hold on one minute. Big Fish got a question to ask me. Yes, sir.
Wherever you want to be. Yeah.
Go
Big
ahead,
Fish, what's
General.
up?
My bad. General, go ahead.
Okay, hey, earlier, Mr. Q was talking about, what options Terence Crawford have. So, since there's nothing available, we need you to create another Eubank story, create another fighter for
I didn't
Terence
create
Crawford.
anything. You basically the one that posted the photo, bitch. So don't be
about you.
He wasn't talking to you, Brimley. Calm
talking to you.
down.
I'm sorry. I'm used to y'all coming at me. My fault. Sorry, guys.
You got to
Shut
relax.
Golden, you talking too loud. You sound muffled, bro. Calm down, Golden.
God damn, shut that stuff and shit up. Let that man
Shut
talk to
your
me.
ass up, man. Go somewhere, man. Back in your way into some other shit.
Man, meet your damn self. Go ahead, Big Fish.
Yeah, so since Bud don't have an option, man, we need you to create something in your imagination, man. What should we be looking for Bud's next opponent?
I'm gonna tell you how this. Boy, next opponent gonna be Tim Zoo.
How do you feel?
Earl is not gonna take this.
That?
Listen, I'm telling you, Earl ain't gonna take this fight. They're doing this shit for publicity. Earl ain't gonna take that fight. Because if Earl take this fight and get his motherfucking ass beat, he done. He done in Boston, period. He is
But Mr.
finished.
Golden. But Mr. Golden.
I told you right now. I'm talking Big Fish right now. I'm talking Big Fish. What you want?
Mr. Golden, I just want to ask you a
Can't
question.
hear what you saying. Loudmouth ass Golden.
But what if Earl fuck around and knock Tim Zoo or Fandor off? Because we don't know who's gonna win the fight tomorrow night. Because Fandor can pull it off.
Hell yeah, man.
Fandor can pull it off. If he fights the way he's supposed to fight, he's supposed to pull it off. If he fights the way he's supposed to fight, I don't know if
Earl pull it off. If Earl get this fight and he pull it off, you know what he gonna do?
He'll fight Canelo next.
No, he gonna dunk like he been dunking. He gonna dunk. He gonna dunk like he doing that. And he
So y'all really want Earl Spence to fight Canelo?
I guarantee y'all Earl will not get no Canelo fight. Y'all got to be sick
I
in the
can't believe
brain.
y'all want to see this
If
shit.
y'all no, they sick in the head. Like Mr. Q is one of the
They really want
sickest
him.
in the head ever. If he think he gonna get a Canelo fight, that shit is done with. The way that nigga got whipped by Terence Crawford.
Hold on, go to let Ayo rock. He ain't been saying shit. Go ahead, Ayo.
The way Earl Spence got whipped by Terence Crawford, that Canelo and Earl Spence fight don't make no fucking sense at all. Flush that shit down the motherfucking toilet, Mr. Q. Come on, you got to stop this shit.
Ayo. If he, after taking a religious ass whooping like that, for him not to take a tune up and was to fight a Tim Tszyu, cherry pick, in my opinion, for either one of them, beat Tim
For either
Tszyu.
one of who?
You can't
Either one of who?
For Crawford or Spence.
You
For
think
either one of them. For them,
Mr. Q,
for
what's
them
wrong
I
with
do.
you?
For both of them I do. What's
Mr.
wrong
Q,
with
what's
you?
wrong with you? Like, why would look? See, now look, I don't even agree with niggas saying he a cherry pick for Crawford. That's just stupid fucking talk.
No. Yeah, he trying to say that. He trying
Tim Tszyu is a good fighter. I don't agree with that at all either, bro. Tim Tszyu is a hell of a fighter.
Fucking talk.
That's just the shit on Terence Crawford. That's all. That's all that is.
That's
They just
stupid
hating.
talk. But these niggas were so happy if Earl get that fight. If Earl get that fight, he not beating Tim Tszyu, y'all. Like I'm telling you,
I
that
bet on it. I will bet on it.
No, okay. I want that.
Hey, we got to keep in mind though, Ayo. These are the same motherfuckers that was running with a narrative or created a narrative rather that Canelo was washed up whenever they thought Bud was about to get that fight. So they was already painting the picture saying, oh, even if Bud moved up 3 weight classes, Canelo isn't the same guy. Now all of a sudden they want Earl Spence to replace Bud and fight Canelo like they originally planned for. But now all of a sudden Canelo is just Godzilla. He's King Kong.
How can
Nobody
he
is
replace
saying
Bud E3 when Bud never had a fight with Canelo? What are you talking about?
because it was hold on, you're trying to be funny. You fucking Neanderthal. It was rumored that Terence Crawford was supposed to fight Canelo, bro. Stop. You gotta stop this shit, Fish. That's what we going off of. The rumors.
I got
Hold on, let me hear the general real. Go ahead.
So Io had this theory about I like it if Crawford moves up to 154 and then goes to Canelo. So why the fuck is that shit can't happen for Earl? If Earl just so happened, we got to use our imagination. If Earl beat,
ain't no mother imagination on this shit.
Because Earl Spence don't stand a chance against Canelo. He don't stand a chance.
All right, hold on. Let me he asked me a question. Let me answer.
It ain't
about winning. Wow.
Let me answer that for you.
You co-sign this shit? You gonna let your white brother say that, Q?
Fish, let me answer that for you. Let me answer that for you, Fish. Let me answer that for you, Fish. Because that's the stupidest fucking shit I ever heard in my life, right? Because nobody on this planet.
You said it for Crawford.
No. Crawford is different because if you use the little peanut of common sense you got, you will know what Crawford did to Earl Spence in that last fight, bro. So if like I stated, if Crawford was to go up to 154 and put on a sensational performance, because if you're using your common sense. Excuse me. Can I finish, sir?
I'm asking
because can I finish?
Against who?
If you're using your common sense and you're thinking logically, and you know what Terence Crawford just did to the nigga they call the big fish, right? Then you know logically in your mind, no, okay, he could be he will PBC. Like that's the way they do business. We know that. What like E3 say, and like I say with y'all. What y'all gonna do, bitch moaning? They gonna do bitch moan and complain about it? Like I said, only thing you could do is this just show you. That's why I don't want to hear shit out you niggas when you niggas talking about Canelo, you Mr. Q or you General Big Fish, because when nigga talk about Canelo and the nigga talk about that A-side shit, you niggas you know have your panties all in the fucking bunch. But when it come to Earl Spence, this nigga could do whatever. Oh, it's no problem. Oh, Mortimer, we're back. Oh, Wright brothers, we're Brady Bunch, we're
He taking
Marlon
tough
Wayans.
fights. How can you criticize him
No,
for taking
no,
tough fights? What the
no,
fuck are you talking about?
no.
Excuse me.
Them
I don't see
fucking
how
tough fights.
Big
What the
Fish,
fuck are you
Big Fish,
talking about?
Big Fish, and Q. I don't see how the fuck both of y'all could co-sign this bullshit.
Why
Okay,
not?
let's keep it a buck. Okay.
Yeah, why not?
So what's a tough? Hold on, Big Fish. What's a tough fight?
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. Because of simple fact, he's supposed to be the big fish. He's supposed to be the man. How in the fuck he the big fish, he the man, and he ducking his rematch of a nigga stomping in the motherfucking ground, nigga? You supposed to come and get your get back. And you ducking that fight. Terence Crawford moved on. No, it don't change the plan in my ass. It don't change the plan in my ass.
Change the plan.
Hold up, Big Fish.
He moved on to Terence. He moved on to Canelo.
That's cool. Big Fish, let me holler at you.
Canelo.
Big Fish, let me holler at you. You hypocrite. Right, look, this nigga just got on here on my live last night and got on here tonight and said, excuse me, sir. Goddamn, excuse me. He said, Terence Crawford will beat the fuck out of Tim Tszyu. He making Tim Tszyu like he easy work, but then he just said 10 seconds ago that, excuse me, he just said 10 seconds ago that this is a tough fight for Earl Spence.
Yeah, duh.
Really?
Earl and Tim Tszyu ain't on Terence Crawford level. What the fuck have you been watching? You fucking numbskull?
Big Fish just acknowledged on your show the other night that if Earl take the Tim Tszyu fight, he be ducking bud. They just acknowledge that shit?
Yeah.
Y'all can call it what you want.
They all ducking
bud. Call it what you want.
Hey, you call it Mr. Golden. Mr. Golden.
It's the business of boxing, man. That's what it is.
This is what I wanted. I don't know if is CEO on here still? COE film still on here?
Nah, he dropped off a long time ago.
But he said something earlier about how this is ruining the sport of boxing. Boxing, it is proven that doesn't need Terence Crawford. We got a full fight card schedule lined up for a year without Terence Crawford name anywhere on it, and ain't nobody else.
Nigga, it's March. Nigga,
you really gonna sit up here and say that boxing don't need Terence Crawford? When we talk about this nigga every goddamn day.
Nah, man. If he retired,
Tank ain't even got no fight. What about Tank? So are you willing to say boxing don't need Tank? Tank ain't got no fight.
Tank. Yeah.
Stuttering ass nigga.
That applies to anybody. So what I'm saying applies to anybody. So yeah, that goes to stuttering, nigga.
That's why shit cut out.
It is.
So what's your point? Bro. What's your point, Fish?
That religious ass whooping might have been Terence Crawford's last fight, man.
And guess what? If it is his last fight, he went out like a motherfucker champ. He beat the shit out the number one man who's supposed to be the PBC man. He destroyed the company. He destroyed PBC.
He did not. No, he did not, Mr. Golden. He did not.
So these niggas say that. So
say that about BLK.
So Q and Fish like
the company. Don't say that, Mr. Golden.
So Q and Fish like to bring up what I said, right? You know what I said.
And commendable.
That's cool. You like to bring up what I said. Let me bring up something you niggas said with y'all sour ass. Earl should have never gave in to negotiations. He shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have gave Terence Crawford this opportunity. He shouldn't have did that. You know how sour that sounds? Like when I say you niggas is so bitter like that Terence Crawford won this fight.
Not
This shit
anymore.
is like
Not anymore.
It
retarded.
sounds like
Not anymore.
Hear
you
this shit, mosquito.
upset. It sounds like you
Hey,
upset that the fact
Nigga
that you
said
know
not
that
anymore.
Terence Crawford is
man.
not finna get that Tim Zoo
Hey,
fight. It
hey,
sounds like you
No,
upset right now.
no, no.
hey,
This
Mortimer.
no. I'm
Hey, Mortimer, aka Mr. Q. We're back.
Mhm.
Mortimer, we're
Hey,
back.
Oh
listen.
yes. Oh yes. Oh,
hey,
No,
absolutely.
hold on.
Absolutely.
it ain't about being upset. Say no, Mr. Q. Mr. Q, it ain't about being upset because, like I was trying to tell you niggas about Canelo, Leonard Ellerbe, a guy who been in the business 28 years, broke it down on that clip. He Thriller played, but you niggas weren't trying to hear none of that. But
Oh, we
when
heard
he
it from
said
all
that,
of
I
it.
hold
agree
on,
with everything he said.
no, what I was saying, you niggas weren't trying to hear none of it with that Canelo and Benavidez shit. But when it come to Leonard Ellerbe saying the same shit I was saying about Canelo towards Benavidez, you niggas was happy. Y'all like, yeah, Mortimer, we're
No,
back.
no,
You know, the
no,
Wright
no, no.
brothers
You're lying. You're
reunited
lying.
and we
You're
feel so
lying.
good.
You're lying. You're fucking lying right now. Unlike you, we called hey Mr. Golden. Last night and today, I called Earl Spence a duck and I called Tim Zoo a duck. They're ducking Terence Crawford. So we holding them accountable, but we're still happy, motherfucker. Unlike you giving fucking
But why
Canelo
you
a
not
fucking
happy?
pass. So you
No,
trying
no,
to
no, no, no,
justify
no.
this shit.
I ain't, hold up. Am I complaining? I never complained about.
No, no, but you didn't
No,
criticize
hold up.
Canelo for
No,
ducking.
no,
That's what I
no.
said.
Hold up.
That's what I'm
Am
telling
I?
you right now.
Hold up,
And
hold up,
that's why
hold up, hold up,
you
hold
need
up.
to sit
No,
your ass
no,
down
no,
the ward
no,
right
no,
now.
nigga. No, nigga. No, nigga. I told you this shit on the live, but you weren't trying to hear that shit about Canelo. But because it fits your narrative with Earl Spence, you know, it makes it better for you and you're much more accepting of it, especially since the news came out yesterday when Earl Spence said he want the winner out of Tim Zoo and Fundora. You know why he gonna get the winner out of Tim Zoo and Fundora? Because it make business sense.
Yeah.
Earl Spence is
Yeah.
with PBC.
Yes.
Crawford, you know, he left. He ain't re-signed with them. That's the way shit go. Like I was trying to tell you about Canelo. Oh, mad ass, upset ass nigga. Like that's what the same shit
But
I was
those
trying
same
to
rules
tell you.
don't apply though, IO, because the last time I checked, Hummy McGill is signed to the Zone and Golden Boy, right?
No, but this the thing.
And
When
David
you
Benavidez
listen,
is with the PBC.
no, but
So
listen.
make it make sense.
No, but listen.
I'm listening.
We're talking about Canelo. Like he's not a regular guy like these other guys.
But he's
Canelo
still
on a
ducking.
different structure.
He's
I
still
mean,
ducking.
I ducking who?
David Benavidez, Terence Crawford.
No. Well, I don't see it as no
Yeah,
duck.
yeah,
Why you don't see it as a
listen,
duck?
No,
I would
I
have
don't
to
see it.
agree.
Hold on,
No,
Goldie.
Okay.
I don't see it. I don't see it as no duck because, like I said in the video, you disrespect, you get no check, right? And when you on
That's right.
Canelo level, like in that Floyd Mayweather era, Golden, you know, like Earl Spence ain't on that shit, but you know he got you know, whatever little bitty A side he got that. But when you on that level like that with Floyd Mayweather, bro, it's different. You can't talk to a nigga who worth $500 million like that and think this nigga finna give you you know, this opportunity. You know, that's just facts. Canelo
Well,
on a different level. He ain't like none of the rest of these niggas in boxing. None
now
of
I
them.
have to agree. I have to agree with Big Fish and Quentin. Canelo would take the Earl Spence fight. The reason why he would take the Earl Spence fight, he know Earl soft as a fuck. He could beat the shit out of Earl.
Yep. Yep.
That's why he
No,
would take the
that's
Earl
not
Spence fight.
You can say
He would take
you
that.
can say
He would take
whatever
that
you
Earl
want.
Spence. He would take that Earl Spence
You
fight
can
because
say for
Earl is not a
whatever
threat to
reason.
him.
It doesn't
Earl is
matter.
not a threat to him.
The
Earl is
only
not a
thing
threat to
that
that man.
matters is that's the fight that would
that
be
fight.
made
That
over
fight don't
And
make no
Earl
sense.
Spence's
Zion.
style is tailor made for Canelo.
Taylor make it
But it don't,
Tailor
Taylor
made
made
for
for him.
Canelo.
he not
Facts.
getting
Facts.
Earl not getting that
You
fight,
know,
y'all.
Io said something I agree with just now. You know what Io said just now that I agree with? Io said when Canelo is not a regular guy. I agree with that 110% because you know you got guys like Anthony Joshua. You can say he's not a regular guy. Canelo, you can say he's not a regular guy.
Bud Crawford, he's not a regular guy. Bud Crawford not a regular guy.
Hold on.
No, we're talking about money-wise and just running the sport.
We talking about money. We talking about money-wise as far as, for the example of, let's say, a fighter wants to be independent instead of want to sign to a company, right? You got guys like Anthony Joshua, Canelo Alvarez, and Tank Davis. Guys like that, they're not regular guys. Guys like that can get away with that type of shit if that was something that they chose, right?
No, but Tank, we don't really know about Tank, though, Mr. Q.
Tank is a dog. Tank is a dog.
Oh, yes,
Tank is a dog.
What I'm saying is, hold on.
Let him finish his point, though. I want to hear where Q going with this. Go ahead, Q.
Let me finish this and then y'all got it.
Yes, sir.
All I'm trying to say is this here. I feel and believe that if y'all mans, the fights that he want, I feel like the independent route for him, I think he can't. I think that's the bad route for him because he don't have the same type of backing that the others that I mentioned do. So he can get those fights that he want, that we want to see. That's all I'm saying.
But he's just not signing nobody right now. That don't mean he independent trying to throw his own fights. We know Crawford gonna eventually sign with somebody, bro. Now you reaching with that, talking about he going independent. We know Crawford is not gonna. He's not gonna go.
Hold up, Ayo. So you're not saying that he's operating independently right now. You're trying to tell me that he's not operating independently right now.
No, what I'm saying.
You're lying.
What I'm saying is he's gonna when he do business, he gonna do business with a big company. It could be PBC. I don't know about Top Break, or it could be Golden Boy, or The Zone. Like he gonna sign with one of them big networks to put on this next fight.
He gonna sign with Turk. Turk gonna put all the money behind this motherfucker and he gonna whoop everybody ass. Fuck that shit.
Oh, His Excellency! Here we go! His Excellency! Oh my That's why I love you niggas, man. That's why I love you niggas.
Nah, but Mr. Q, that's an option though.
None of
that's
that
an option though.
That's why I love you niggas, boy.
Nah, but that's an option. But look, see what y'all ain't thinking of. See, now look, now hold up, now what y'all hold up, Mr. Q, what you ain't thinking of though, what you not thinking of though, even though we know Terence Crawford will whoop this motherfucker ass, but he can sign with The Zone and they do a fight in Saudi Arabia with this guy named Conor Ben, and that'll be big money over there.
So this the fantasy segment right here, huh?
No, it ain't no fantasy. That's a real. That's a realistic. No, Fish. Fantasy.
Let me shift gears a little bit. Make your point real quick, Ayo, and then I got a question for everybody on the panel. Make your point, Ayo.
Yeah, Fish. Fantasy is E-Thriller and the Super Bowl buddies when they was thinking Crawford was gonna get that Canelo fight going up 3 vision.
See, why do you keep doing that shit? Hold on, I'm not gonna let you go to the Pro Bowl because I never said for the 5,000 fucking time you Neanderthal that he was going to get the fight. All I've said was if and when he gets the fight, he is going to wash Canelo. I've consistently said it. You can't tell me one fucking episode.
I said y'all
No. You said me. You included me with the rest of the blood.
I said E-Thriller.
Never said he was going to get the fight. I just said if he gets the fight, he gonna win. That's all I've said.
Y'all was thinking he was going to get this fight.
No,
because y'all was on the parade for 8 months, and then after this big fight.
Okay, so point to the episode.
See, let me be honest.
Point to the live stream where I said he was going to get the fight.
Look, listen. Let me be honest. Like
Please.
y'all deserved that parade, you know, for the way he beat Earl Spence. But you niggas, you super bud buddies.
But see, this
so
is your way to
delusional.
deflect.
No, I'm
And
being
protect
honest.
Canelo and clip his fucking
No,
toenails
I'm not
because he ducking.
protecting Canelo.
So you want to make it seem like I'm stupid for thinking the fight may have made not happen.
No, but I was right though. I told
You was right
y'all
about what?
that Crawford wasn't gonna get that Canelo fight.
I mean, if you want to look at it that way, but you still not calling the nigga a duck because you say that because you've been saying the fight makes sense. You want to see the fight, but you just don't think Crawford has a chance.
No, I said yeah.
That's exactly what you've been saying.
No, I will want. I told you I personally would want to see it. I would
That's what
want
I
to
just
see
said,
it.
nigga. Can you hear?
E3, like we got to get back into reality.
Nigga, I'm living in reality.
Man, stop deflecting and answer.
I'm telling you, hey, wait a minute. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Take the Michael Jackson socks off. Take the gloves off with the glitter and answer the fucking question. Please.
Okay, let me answer the question. E3 the Black Picasso. Me wanting the fight is me in unreality. You know, but in reality, which I say is a motherfucker, the fight was never going to happen.
Okay, bet. So let me shift gears because I got a question for everybody on the panel. Do y'all feel like Terence Crawford needs to wait until the winner of this fight, or do y'all think he need to take a fight in between at 154 or at 147 for a tune-up? What do y'all think?
I think he need to take. I think he need to take a fight.
I think he need to take a fight too.
Take a fight too.
Yeah, I think you need to take a fight.
What you think? His ignorance?
I agree.
Who is what?
Who is his ignorance, General Big? Oh my God. Go ahead, Eddie Atlas. Go ahead. What you think about Mosquito?
His ignorance.
Hold on, y'all. Let him talk. Go ahead.
I said I agree. And then when everybody else get done, I need to address something else to the picture said earlier.
Go ahead, Mosquito. It's on you. Just go ahead.
I'm gonna say that right quick for Big
I said I agree. I said I agree. He needs to take a fight.
Okay. You want to address Big Fish now? Go ahead.
Yeah. Two things, man. Al Hammond do not have the ability to quote unquote punish Terence Crawford. There's always other ways to get fights.
Oh my God.
The other thing is to say that a man who at the very least has been considered a top 2 fighter in the sport for the past 7-8 years is not needed is an imbecilic statement on Big Fish's part. That's all I got.
He ain't. He's not needed, bro. You don't have to like it, but it's true.
He's not wanted by you, but he kicked your guy's ass. That's it. That's the problem.
You say he's not needed.
No, he's not needed.
That dumbass.
They can make
I heard you say that stupid ass shit last night. That shit had me fuming.
Dude pull in 1 million and 2 million pay-per-view buys every time he step foot in the ring. Like he just
but what he do is get in the ring. Hold on. What he do? But what he does do for the sport of boxing, he gives us the sweet science and he knocks motherfuckers out. He gives you the best of both worlds, Big Fish. You can't sit up here and say he's not an entertaining fighter.
Bro, it's about who you're knocking out. The only person of note.
There we go. Okay, so what about Tank? Hold on. Who is Tank knocking out? Who is Tank knocking out?
Why are we talking about Tank? We talking about
because you're making a dumbass point. So I want to counter that point with your favorite fighter, Tank.
You wouldn't even let me finish. The only person that he's ever knocked out.
Hold on, let's let him finish, Goldie. Go ahead.
The only person that he's ever knocked out of note is Earl Spence. And what did that give him? Nothing.
Only person who here.
Hold on. Not a goddamn thing. Nothing.
That's the only person he ever knocked out.
Hey, time for a minute. Hey,
That's noteworthy, yeah.
Excuse me,
Chris, you gotta stop this, bro.
You don't even give him that because you said Earl was a thing of the past. He was washed. So you can't even give him credit for that based off of your logic.
No, I don't think he was washed. I think he was compromised.
Wow. So now Earl Spence ain't washed. Oh my God.
Yeah, he was a compromised. He was a compromised fighter.
Yeah, we ain't gonna know that.
You co-signing that shit, Q?
We gotta hold that reservation until he fight again. We already established that.
Let's point out the fact that you're the Big Fish, no matter what, has cried wolf 1,000 fucking times when it comes to Terence Crawford. This nigga said time and time again, I give him full credit for this. Full
We
credit.
can't hear you. His ignorance. His
Yes, we
ignorance.
can.
We can hear him while you cutting them off, Fish. Let them talk. Go ahead, idiot.
This nigga can go climb fucking Mount Everest tomorrow in fucking boxer shorts. Big Fish still ain't gonna get this nigga credit for that shit. He'll find a way to debunk or goddamn question everything this man do. You ain't gonna never give him credit no matter what he do, nigga. You said out your own fucking mouth when he whooped Sean Porter, you go before that. If you beat him, I'll give him credit. You came on that night, gave him credit. A week later, you start talking about this nigga retiring. Oh, his dad stopped the fight. Then Earl Spence, I give him full credit.
He was listening to me.
Earl Spence had like Earl Spence might
Ooh,
well
the
be in a fucking
Mavericks on
nursing
a
home.
6-game winning streak.
He might well be in a
I
goddamn
didn't know
nursing
that.
home, nigga, according to you.
Man,
Hey, somebody got some feedback, y'all. Somebody got some feedback.
That's big fish over there probably trying to drown me out. How about you get this nigga credit for something for once, nigga? You're being a goddamn old ass woman, nigga. Trying to complain about something, nigga. You ain't gave him shit, nigga. Give him credit, nigga. Give him credit, nigga. No, give him credit for whooping Spence ass. I want to hear you say it on there right now.
You giving that nigga shit for that bullshit game
For
plan.
beating the shit out of Earl Spence, nigga. Like I told you he would, nigga. Give him credit.
And you know what I just thought about? How the fuck he gonna get a fight? He ain't even got no trainer. Y'all, like, who is gonna be this nigga trainer?
No, I agree with what somebody said earlier. Somebody said that whoever said that made an excellent point, man.
We
They
listened.
said that probably was a publicity stunt.
Oh, that was me. That was me. Yeah, that was me.
Oh, that was an excellent point, E3.
Yeah, I think it was the garner some interest into Earl Spence. Because him and his whack ass fans then disappeared. They've been saying Najee, Ramba, Najee. Them niggas had to come soul searching out here. Niggas been lost in the sauce since July the 29th. They been praying to the boxing guys, boy.
Hey, because if you look at that, Gary, go ahead, Michelle.
Of Earl Spence fight once a year, of Crawford fight once a year. Once a year, we see a fucking Earl Spence leaving the goddamn hospital with a fucking patch over his eye. What's up with that shit? You know what I'm saying? This nigga
Brian ain't on Brian ain't on the panel no more.
Nah, he left. I guess it got too hot for him.
Brian.
Did that nigga even
Brian
have
always leave it when it's too hot, boy. Come on.
What'd you say, Mosquito?
Did that nigga even really have cataracts, or that was a fucking lie?
How we?
That nigga was lying. That nigga was lying like a motherfucking mosquito.
Mosquito.
Man, I think he really had surgery, but
I
I still don't take the fact
I don't.
he got beat up. Of course you don't, E3.
I don't. Just like that fake ass car wreck on December the 10th. I don't believe none of that shit.
See, you
Fake ass car wreck.
See, this why
No
people
police
go to
report. No, we never saw the kid. We never saw the other car. But this nigga had a wreck all of a sudden when Bud fighting David Avenesia. Make it make sense.
But to Fish's point, though, to Fish's point, where I got to give this nigga his kudos, and I really don't want to right now.
But don't.
Nah, I got to his point. To his point.
Look at that nigga shit. But go ahead.
Like, even though Earl doing a lot of
his Earl sexualism.
No, even though Earl doing a lot of fun shit. No, I'm just, you know,
you gonna be a buddy, nigga. You gotta stay over here. You can't be.
No, I'm a buddy.
Dipping your toes back in the side with the big fish.
I'm gonna stay like about.
I'm just saying, man. You come on this side, you gotta stay, nigga.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna say to Fish's point though, like even though it's some bullshit, you know, like not his point, but the bullshit about the point. I mean, not about the point, but the bullshit that Earl Spence doing. To his point, I am glad, you know, that it's possible that Earl Spence returning to the ring, and like, I ain't gonna lie, it is, you know, gonna give us a lot of content, you know, to talk about because I'm truly intrigued now to see how this shit gonna play out. I'm intrigued. I'm sold. Like, even though you know it ain't shit we can do. Like I say, like I want you niggas to keep crying me a river by Canelo. Like, either you could just respect it or cry me a river about Earl possibly getting this fight with Zoo. But like I say, I'm intrigued. Because I ain't gonna lie, I want to see. I don't think Earl Spence is gonna ever be the same fighter again after what happened to him, and especially coming back, fighting a guy like Zoo. You know what I'm saying? I like Zoo make me sick because I don't like his accent, but he is the favorite to win this fight. I just hope Fundora win because I know Fundora and he a cool dude, so I'm picking him because I like him. Zoo should win this fight, right? But man, if he fights Zoo, bro, that is the dumbest decision ever for his team, bro. Like I said, he gonna turn into a crash. He is a crash dummy, and he's gonna turn into an opponent, bro, to help leap all these other fighters, bro. He finna be the new Sean Porter now. They just finna play ring around the roses with him, with the the 154s. That's what it looked like if he take this fight.
Hey, Earl Spence, according to my man who just got through speaking 1 second ago, Mr. IOTBA, used to tell me that Earl Spence used to handle a 154 pounder every fucking day with ease. So we not really worried about Tell Zoo like
But
that.
that was years ago, bro, and that's when he was.
I
That's when
think
he
this
was.
we got rid of the dead weight with Derrick James. We gonna get a new. I'm pushing for Virgil Hunter. That's who I want. Somebody who know how to train a fighter and not exhaust them and not look at film and not have your fighter prepared. We gonna have a trainer.
But that Earl Spence you talking about, who was beating up a 154 pounder.
The next guy to step in for Earl Spence will be able to evaluate the fight that happened between Earl and Terrence, the religious ass whooping, and say, hey man, you did X, Y, and Z wrong. You need to work on this. If he stayed with Derrick James, he would have had no chance to get that honest feedback. They would have went in there with the same fucking bullshit. Now I know his ignorance over there believes that Earl Spence can't change and he's this dumbass fighter that's fat footed and do all this dumbass shit, and he's never gonna be able to change. But we have optimism over here. We ain't on no hating ass shit like his ignorance over there with that big long ass professional beard over there. Like I say. So go ahead and hate on what I just said, Mosquito.
That nigga want to smoke a mosquito, boy.
Say,
but not.
Oh, look here.
I had to get away from the noise. Okay. Yeah.
God damn, Fish, boy, you boxing beautifully tonight, boy.
He ain't doing shit.
Man, Kim, stop the shit. Stop the gas.
What say?
Appreciate that, Mortimer.
Gaslighting is fun.
Now, my point is, was and still is, Earl Spence has been doing this since he's been, roughly 14, 15 years old. He's been fighting in the same style all this time. Yeah, somebody come in there and work on the fundamentals, keep your hands up, watch your footwork and all this shit. But he's not going to be a different fighter in the ring in a matter of months. I'm sorry.
That's all he need to do, Mosquito, is polish. He
you
just
want me to
polish
talk?
it up.
Did I cut you? Excuse me. Am I your voice?
Yeah. Talk that shit, Mosquito.
Appreciate it. Now, as I was saying, Paul's rule interrupted by this imbecile. Earl Spence is not gonna become a different fighter, man. He can only be what he's gonna be. And what he's gonna be is tailor made for sharpshooting guys, man. And Tim Zoo, remember the Tony Harrison fight, the way he was able to counter Tony Harrison, a very sharp fighter. I mean, what do y'all think he's gonna do? What do y'all envision? Let's say hypothetically, Tim Zoo wins this fight. Earl and the WBC title, whatever, is on the line and all this shit. What do y'all envision Earl Spence going in there doing with him? Because you know his style is and has been predicated on him being the bigger, stronger man for one. Moving up fighting bigger, stronger guys. Fighting a guy that's probably gonna hit him harder than he's been hitting the sound of boxing range other than Terence Crawford. What the fuck do y'all see him doing with Tim Zoo?
Okay,
he don't hit that hard either.
Okay, Mosquito, he ain't talking to you, Io. He talking to me. Stop it. Okay, Mosquito.
He said, y'all.
First off, we gotta wait and see who the trainer is gonna be to even begin to assume what that's gonna be. Secondly, he is gonna be bigger and stronger and faster than Tim Zoo because he's not going to be weight drained and sucked down to 147 this time go around. So we ain't got that to worry about. We just need to clean up the fundamentals. He ain't got to duck in doing that jab to the body shit. We'll be good. We ain't worried about nothing, man. What's wrong?
But what you say he's gonna be bigger and stronger.
And he said faster too.
Hold on, but can I say something, Mosquito, please? You say, go ahead, Mosquito. So you say he's gonna be bigger and stronger and faster.
Mosquito don't need no help, man. Golly, son. Booker T, get out the ring.
Man, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. I think I'm cool. Stop it, bitch.
Now, let me ask you. Ask y'all. What's y'all name? Randolph and Mortimer. That's what y'all calling yourselves now.
Yeah.
That's what y'all is now. Okay.
Yes,
Randolph
sir.
and Mortimer. Now, just like Ayo told y'all before the Spence and Crawford fight, or brought it to y'all's attention, y'all do understand there's a chance Earl Spence could lose to Tim Zoo. And and based on what we just saw, it's a very chance he could lose in fucking brutal fashion to Tim Zoo. Because according to y'all, this nigga need to be in a fucking nursing home. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I would say is, if he go in there and get brutally fucking stopped, what are y'all going to say or do? What's going to be y'all thought process after that? And Q, you're not going to hide.
Hey, Mosquito.
But what if the opposite happened? What if he go in there and stomp?
Say, why you asking the question with a question, Mr. Q? Why you asking the question with a question? He asked you a clear question.
Because y'all act like it's no possibility when it's a possibility. Y'all act like it's no possibility.
Answer his question. He just asked you.
Hey, Mosquito. The win for us is just stealing fights now. We just want to take the fights off y'all plate. That's all we care about.
This the last one.
Full disclosure. That's all we care about.
Even if he get destroyed, he's gonna be happy.
Hey, Mosquito, don't worry. This the last one. This the last one they gonna steal. This the last one. This the last meal. They gonna walk it down the green mile ball. It's it. Earl.
Oh yeah. And then I'm not even sure about if he can confront Dora. Tall man, throw a lot of shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure he can confront Dora at this stage.
Man, I think Fedor got a shot, man.
I hope he win, bro. I really do, bro. I don't like Tim Zoo.
If he fight the way he's supposed to fight, you know what I'm saying? If he fight the way he's supposed to fight, he should win.
I like the Tim Zoo, but I don't like him no more since he's saying this shit. Like, he moving the goal, like I said. It's the... go ahead, Fish.
Yeah, it's funny. 4% of the boxing fans immediately turned on Tim Zoo. And that 4% I'm talking about of boxing fans is the Terence Crawford supporters.
Oh my God!
You gonna see? We gonna say, hey, Fish, when they gonna have this fight? If Earl and Tim Zoo fight, is it gonna be some hype around that fight?
It's gonna be.
Where it's gonna be at? I'm asking you. Big in Dallas.
It don't matter.
It's gonna be big in Dallas.
It could be big in Dallas, Australia, Vegas. It don't matter.
You going? I ain't going.
Wherever General Hayden.
Well, yeah, I might go. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie because I said I wasn't going to that Ugas fight.
Hey, if y'all listen to old Randolph and Mortimer over there, this time you're really similar to the night of July 28th. You couldn't tell these niggas shit. They for certain that they guys gonna get there and do this thing. There's gonna be no way it's gonna go the other way.
Hey, E3, you remember one of our favorite movies?
Mosquito talking to you. Why you need E3 help?
E3, now I'm asking them a question. Because I want to. It goes to my point. Sometimes when you win, you really lose, and sometimes when you lose, you really win, and sometimes when you tie, you really lose, and sometimes when you tie, you really win. So when Bud fucking won, he really fucking lost.
I swear I hear y'all goofy as fuck, bro. Y'all goofy as fuck, bro. Y'all ain't no boxing fans. Y'all not boxing fans. Y'all just some goofy ass niggas talking about boxing. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Big Fish, sometimes when you talk, you sound like an idiot.
I'm losing brain cells listening to y'all niggas, bro. Y'all
I
not
mean,
boxing fans. Y'all just goofy ass niggas talking boxing.
but Brim. Like, even though I don't agree with that dumbass shit Fish saying, that's kind of true though, because let's actually look at the scenario. Like
But it
y'all,
hasn't even played out yet. We're
no,
assuming it's already done, bro.
no, bro. Listen, fam. You like y'all don't read in between the lines. Did you just hear that what Leonard Ellerbe said? Did
Who
you
the
hear
fuck
how
would Leonard
Tim
Ellerbe
Zoo?
said?
Excuse
Tim
me.
Zoo is the one that's going to decide.
Excuse me, sir. Did you
Come
see how
on,
Tim Zoo
Brian. Don't be like
manager?
that,
Oh, I'm
Brian.
glad
Did
he
you see
came
how
back
Tim
to
Zoo
the ring. I'm
manager
about to
just
tear your
changed?
ass
My
apart.
phone about to die anyway, so before y'all get a chance to get at me, I'm gonna be going
Yeah,
anyway, hoe ass
yeah, I
nigga.
bet.
Oh, now your phone
No,
about to die,
no,
huh?
I got
don't you go
2%. This
nowhere.
is my good phone. I'm only on
How
2%. I came back on
convenient.
just for a hot
No,
Hey,
second.
don't you
don't
go no
phone die
goddamn
before the
well.
Nigga, charge your
PG-13.
phone up and come back home,
This is my bad
Hey,
phone. I can't
phone
use my
die
good phone
before
because
the
the
Yeah,
reception's
don't you
not
go
good.
no
And
goddamn
I'm at
well.
work anyway, you crazy
nigga, you
motherfucker.
always at work.
So what, nigga?
That word. I always be talking about you won't smoke. Well,
Who
your
said
ass
something
back
about me
up
won't
here.
smoke? Man, you be quiet, Q. You up here, you all happy and creaming on yourself that
Hey,
You
Aerosmith
Brim,
say
might jump the
you
line.
say
Cut
Brim.
the
you
fucking
say you got
bullshit.
you a win. Who did you beat? That's what I want to know. Who did you beat
Hold
in the
up,
debate? By the
Brim.
way.
Did I hear you on the
Man, he
boxing
ain't
voice
got no
again?
fucking win.
I
That dude is.
be on the Boxing Voice almost every day at this point.
Did I hear you again on the boxing voice?
Oh
I was
shit.
on the Boxing Voice twice today.
Oh,
Hey,
like you was the
Twice?
I
last
thought
You
time.
went
was
on
it
there
after?
So
Like
twice?
you
you're a
was the
victim
la-
these
It was
two
two.
like you
It was
was
times.
the
two different.
last
It was
time.
two different shows,
I thought
assholes.
was it
It was two
after?
different shows, assholes. It was two different shows,
That
you
nigga
assholes.
Oh
twice.
my
It
god.
was two different
That
shows, you
Hey,
again.
assholes.
hey, that nigga did
Is that
say,
Again.
Stephen Brimley? Is
Let
that
me
Stephen
finish. Let
Brimley?
me finish speaking,
No, nigga,
please.
shut your whole ass up.
No,
That's
I'm
Stephen
not a hoe,
Brimley.
man. Don't talk to
Shut
me
your
like
whole
that, bro.
ass
I'm
up.
trying to have a
Nobody want to hear
conversation
you,
with you.
nigga.
Shut the
Don't
fuck up
nobody
for
want
a
to hear you,
fucking
nigga. You a
second.
whole ass
Shut the
nigga,
fuck
dog.
up.
that
I can't
nigga
wait till
did
this song
say,
die.
Oh
Y'all
my
niggas is the
god.
worst.
Stephen Brimley.
That nigga
Hey,
saw
hey,
twice. That nigga saw twice again.
Damn, Brim. You know you set
Again.
you
Again.
set yourself up for that, Brim.
Oh my God.
You should just said I was on the
Again.
boxing voice.
He tell
That nigga talking about
her.
twice.
He tell her.
General.
That nigga said again. That nigga said saw twice again.
That nigga say I was on there twice. Brim, why the
Hey,
fuck you
General.
set
Oh
yourself
my
up like that?
god.
General
Oh my
Big Fish.
god.
Brim,
That nigga
Oh
you
my
gave us
lunatic,
an
god.
man.
alley hoop, bro. Come
Brimley a
on,
General
sucker
Big
for
Brim.
Fish.
pain, man.
Boy,
He look.
that nigga's a
General,
serial
General
boxing
Big
fan
Fish.
for real, bro.
Oh,
General
That
Big
yes,
nigga
Fish.
say twice again.
yes, his
Goddamn
ignorance.
again.
What do you?
Hey, I'm calling you out on the earth, nigga. On the earth. If the fight get made, nigga, whether it's Zoo or Fundora, I got a bronze Sunday on it.
I ain't betting you shit.
I want to bet Q
Ah,
some money. I'm betting Zoo. If Zoo win
this
and him
nigga
and Earl
said,
Spence get that
yeah,
fight next, I'm betting Zoo, nigga.
I don't care.
yeah.
I bet
I don't
in
care which
between the
one of them
clip.
win. I take the winner.
I tell you what, Big
I
Fish, I'll
take
do
the
you
winner.
better than that. If Tim Zoo if Earl Spence don't get stopped, I owe you a bronze Sunday. How about that? You take that bet?
I'm not
Yeah,
betting you.
I think he gonna get stopped. I think he gonna
You
get
ain't bet.
stopped too.
You ain't bet. I thought you called me in your chat. I thought y'all was back. Ran off from Mortimer. What happened to
Man,
that?
you see, you don't listen. I told you the win is just getting the fight, bro. I don't know what the
Oh
hell
shit.
shit
Man,
gonna
we
look
don't
like.
care
I'm not
about you
gonna
saying
bet
what
you
you
shit.
saying. You happy, nigga. So what? We don't care because you saying that fish. Oh, the win is getting the fight. We don't care, nigga. You happy. And you
Man.
celebrating the shit. We don't care about you saying that shit and trying to give yourself a way out, nigga. It ain't popping over here, fam. We ain't giving you no way out because you said you don't care. Or whoop-de-whoop this and whoop-de-whoop that. Stop it.
That's pathetic, man. That nigga talking about, man, he won't bet on his
Nah,
channel.
these, like, it's pathetic, bro.
Okay,
These niggas, boy.
Can I have the floor for 15 seconds? Y'all are saying that Earl Spence got about to get the shit beat out of him. What the fuck do I look like putting a bet on the motherfucker who everybody fucking knows probably go get his fucking ass whooped based
I
on
ain't
what he
saying that. I
fucking
wasn't
looked
talking
like
about no
last
bet.
time?
I wasn't
So
talking about no bet.
y'all think I'm dumb as mosquito spray look?
Hey, nah, look, bro.
Mr. Q,
Well,
Mr. Q think
we don't think that. We think you're dumber, nigga, because you think Barry Hunter or somebody else is gonna be able to help this nigga at this point. And
Hey,
he walking.
hey,
The only thing
though.
All that nigga gonna do is sit in the corner and watch him get his ass kicked like Derek
Hey,
James.
E3.
I'm here, y'all. I'm listening to y'all. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
What was their name on Dumb and Dumber? Harry and who?
Harry and Lloyd. Lloyd Christmas and Harry.
Sorry, that's Fish and Mr. Q, Harry and Lloyd.
Hey man, that's one of my favorite movies, man.
Oh
my God, that's a good one, boy.
Hey, Mortimer, these niggas salty, boy.
Oh man, very.
Hey, so you basically saying they be pulling up to the panel looking like this? Some stupid shit. Though, man.
Fish Jim Carrey.
My right brother's picture, man. Whatever.
Huh?
Our right brother's picture.
Which one?
The Step Brothers one.
I don't think I got it. Hold on. I don't think I got this shit no more, Fish. Y'all go ahead and rock, man. Keep cooking.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Y'all niggas is pitiful.
I got Rolly beating Pitbull Cruz tomorrow, y'all. I know y'all may think I'm tripping. I got Rolly winning that fight, bro.
Why you got Rolly winning?
They got Pitbull favor to knock him out, bro.
I know, bro. I like Pitbull, but you know his claim to glory is off a nigga who had one hand in Tank, bro. Like that means nothing to me, fam.
But like, Rolly's glory.
What is Rolly's? But what is Rolly's? In that same breath, what did he do?
No, I get that, bro. But like Rolly is the bigger. Rolly is the bigger man. This dude coming up to 140. Like this nigga had like he was looking like the Pudge like a month ago, bro. And he had lost all this weight. Like I don't know, fam. I'm Rolly.
That's a good point there, about him losing all this weight, though. Him carrying that extra weight.
And then this is the thing right here. We know Pitbull style. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Rolly, but that motherfucker got power and he can punch. Pitbull is like you say, E3 Earl is tailor made for Tim Zoo. Pitbull is tailor made for a Rolly style, bro. Tailor made.
Hold up, Io, but let me ask you this question. Do you think that Rolly can handle Pitbull's best punch? And do you think Pitbull can handle Rolly's best punch? Because I think Pitbull can handle Rolly's best punch, but I don't think Rolly can handle Pitbull's best punch.
See, this is the thing right here. Like, Pitbull just one of them little, like, what's them little dogs? He's like a little Shar-Pei. No, he's like a little Shar-Pei. If anybody
he's a one-dimensional brawler, but the thing is, Rolly's not a good enough boxer to take advantage of.
No, I'm saying he like a little Shar-Pei where, you know, all the Mexicans love and adore the little Shar-Pei, the little, you know, he's like a little balls of fire. So, and I ain't saying he can't fight. It's obvious he wouldn't be on this level if he couldn't fight. But I'm telling you, man, that dude got his claim to fame off Tank. And he gonna have to make me a believer tomorrow night. I don't believe.
But what's Rolly's claim to fame? Rolly's claim to fame is getting knocked out by Tank and then getting a gift stoppage against the real champion Sugar Barroso.
Yeah, I know, but at least Rolly against Tank with two hands, you know, he put on a better effort to me than Pitbull. They're fighting a guy with one hand. You know, you got Mexicans out here, and you know, shout out to my Mexican people. No, but shout out to my Mexican people. But you got Mexican people out here who delusional in their head, who think Pitbull Cruz beat Tank Davis, and that's the dumbest shit ever, bro.
That's definitely non-facts. But we gonna see though. I mean, I don't know if y'all saw the fights, but that Valdez Wilson fight was a good ass fight. Shout out to Valdez. He proved me wrong. I thought he was punched on.
All right.
I was too busy entertaining y'all, man. I ain't get to watch the fights.
I was watching.
Who won out of Sinisa? Estrada
got the win, but I thought it was a draw. Estrada got the win. The judge on hit 97. Valet actually had a really good performance. I actually had it as a draw. For me, most people had it as a draw. You know, she's the hometown fighter. Valet is a golden boy fighter. You know how it go. You know how the game go. That was home scorecards, but I thought it was a draw.
Yeah, somebody got some feedback, man. Somebody got some real bad feedback.
My ass.
Yep.
You probably got to turn your mic down or something, Brim.
Nah, what I'm saying, I'm 2 for 2. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I picked Valdez to win. I picked Estrada to win. I'm going with Fundora and I'm going with Rolly. So we'll see how my other two playing out.
Well, hey, fellas, man, I'd have been on this bitch for 3 hours, man. I'm hungry. I need to take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Kick back, chill with my fam. So, man, let's do this. Let's go ahead and do some closing thoughts, man. Going out to the Brim Reaper. Closing thoughts, Brim.
Nigga having static.
All right, I'm gonna come back to Brim. All right, man. Going out to the BFB Master Q. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Oh man, this was a fire ass show, man. I'm not gonna even sit there and lie to you, man.
Thank you, bro.
This is a fire ass show. I'll be listening to this and be enjoying this.
I don't know if
no
you can hear
doubt.
me, but listen, blessings to all. My shit is all garbage. Just ain't want to use this phone. Y'all be
Yeah, we
blessed.
can hear you now, but hold on. Let's let Q
Q and
finish,
Big
bro.
Fish, you motherfuckers is delusional as fuck, and y'all trash ass. Y'all ain't boxing fans. Fuck out of here.
This Connecticut ass nigga for her.
Appreciate that, Brim. Go ahead and finish, Q.
What?
That nigga can't never hear shit. Go ahead, Q.
Oh my god, man. Anyway, man. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the chat. And man, just accept the fact that y'all gonna have to, do like y'all do on 2K, hit that creative player and get him an opponent. You know what I'm saying? Because legacy, his excellency, all that fantasy shit y'all keep coming up with, man, that shit's good talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep YouTube buzzing, man, because with all that popularity, still in the same position, man. And that's all I got outside of Brian Brimley. I'm glad you came back, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, boy, we need dudes like you, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're a live motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's funny anyway. Because your ass know you's a live motherfucker, boy. I don't put nothing past you no more. And that's all I got, man.
Appreciate that, BLB Master Q. And hey, man, next time we go live, I'm assuming you're going to have that list ready for the folks. Right, kind sir?
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. I have
Okay. All right, man. All right, moving on. Going out to Eddie Atlas, a.k.a. Mosquito Spray. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Yeah, appreciate that.
His ignorance.
Had a good time listening to your imbecilic brother. And we'll see what happens, man. Like I said, if your brother build up the nuts, I bet your bro on Sunday Spence get his ass stopped by Zoo or Fundora. We're gonna see what the champ do. He'll find another way. Fuck Al Heyman and the rest of them cocksuckers. We'll find a way. But everybody be safe. I'll catch y'all on the next.
Already, man. And going out to Mr. 214. Make sure y'all go sub up to my bro channels. IOTBA Boxing Talk, the Spit Bucket Podcast on YouTube, and the Facebook group. IO, closing thoughts, my guy.
Hey man, shout out to you, E-Thriller, man. I'm glad I made it back. Where I had enough time to talk to shit with all the guys on the panel tonight. Salute to the guys, salute to the Wolf pack, you know what I'm saying? Wolf chat, salute. Y'all showed up and showed out tonight. And everybody y'all disagree with, y'all came with us tonight. I know everybody appreciate the camaraderie. Shout out to the General Big Fish, for making up a name for Mosquito, which really should have been his. I wish I could have came up with that. His ignorance before you came up with that with Mosquito. But that was great. That's great. I can't deny that's a good one. Another thing, Mr. Q. Let me holler at you. He say creative player, right? Let's talk about the creative player.
Go ahead
Let's
and
talk
create
about the
one,
creative
nigga.
player. Let's talk about the creative player. Now, for me, and when I've been watching boxing, right, I in this era right here, we know Terence Crawford is the ultimate creative player. In my Big Fish voice, big facts, E-Thriller, big facts, right? And another thing,
I mean, okay.
And another thing,
I ain't gonna take
we
nothing away
all
from
play.
that.
No, but another thing, because you mentioned creative player, trying to take a shot at Terence Crawford. So let me take a shot at you.
No, I ain't taking no shot at Terence
No,
Crawford.
yes, you
I'm
did.
talking about
That
just creative
that
player
was a
for
big
the
shot.
opponent.
No, that was a big shot. So when you talk about
No,
2K and stuff like that, you know, I know Terence Crawford, you know, he Thriller, me, Fish, and everybody else. You know, we don't play on all pro. You know, we play on all mag, so shout out to the Wolfpack.
Already, man. And last but not least, going out to my motherfucking brother in real life, the General Big Fish, aka General Ellerbe, aka General Heyman. Take us home, man.
Hey man, E3, this was a great show, man. I had fun talking to all the fellas, man.
Thank you.
You had some great surprises tonight, man. That cricket shit was off the chain, man. I love that one right there, boy. That's the highlight of my night, boy. But hey, Mortimer, man, we're back. Mortimer, you hear me?
Yes.
We're back.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Earl Spence, if you listening, in my E-Thriller invitation of you, we got the zoo fight and things like that. Yes, baby. Yes, sir. I'm gone, E3. I'm gone, baby, and things like that.
Things like that. Things like that.
And things like that. We don't need the belt. We don't need the belt. We don't need the belt.
But it's digging the dirt. I said, man down.
It's gonna be for the belt, though.
Man down. Man down.
I ain't one of your kids.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man.
The biggie. You know,
you had to show me I ain't one of your kids.
Hey, E3, keep it 100 before we leave, man. Boxing need Earl Spence more than Terence Crawford. Keep it real.
More than Terence Crawford, I object to that, Your Honor. But I will say boxing YouTube definitely needs Earl Spence. Maybe some of these niggas start popping out again. You know what I'm saying? I said that a couple of shows ago, though.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Boxing definitely needs Earl Spence. They need both, man. They need both.
I'm glad he back.
Me too. Definitely. All right, man. Is that all you got to say, General?
Yeah, man. Peace to my brothers, man. Y'all have a good one, man.
Salute.
You too, man. Until next time. Hey, man, shout out to the Wolf Chat. Y'all showed up and showed out, man. Shout out to everybody that sent me a super chat. Shout out to everybody that joined the goddamn membership. Shout out to Marquise for this. Shout out to Lee Mansour for that super chat. My boy Al Mullah, you already know how we play. Shout out to Tough Glove Boxing. Make sure y'all go sub up to his channel. Shout out to the General. Shout out to ASAP. Shout out to Big Mark. Shout out to the BFB Ringmaster Q. And make sure y'all hit that like button. I see that y'all voted. I got 117 votes. 88% said yes, he's the most avoided fighter of all time. And 12% are saying no. But I got more votes than I got likes. So run the motherfucking likes up. Keep supporting the channel, because if y'all want us to come on and entertain y'all as much as y'all would like, then y'all got to show support for the motherfucking algorithms. Facts, E-Thriller, big facts. And until next time, we are gone. Holla.
Tomorrow, ladies, we gonna start the hard stuff.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Goat Thriller, back better, iller, pound for pound, killing these topics with analytics, silencing all the critics, trying to bite the style, they get sun like children. YouTube villain, podcast killing, so antagonistic and prolific with the swiftness. Make sure you make weight before you trying to debate. Yeah, I said it, and I never hesitate. Hit them with hooks, cause these rooks took the bait. Start the show, cause goats never hesitate. Ducking smoke, got them sweating at they toxins.
Yeah, I
Goat
see.
Thriller, cleaning up the sport of boxing. Aight then.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I fucking wait. I am the greatest. Yeah, I said it.